What is up, my sweet little baby boys? We are reading some more ReZero. Arc 4, Chapter 69, Liar. It's a new life, a new loop, and it's almost certainly not going to be the last. The last one learned a lot of information with Rosewall. I'm assuming we're probably going to start off this loop. Maybe not this chapter, because, again, we're going to wake up inside the tomb, so we're going to be talking to Amelia this chapter. But once we leave our initial talk with Amelia, as every loop begins with, I feel like we're going to go straight to Rosewall and immediately be like, all right, I know. Well, like, I mean, he doesn't know that loop, but, Rosewall does know something's going on. So, essentially, you know some shit, I know some shit. Let's have a talk. Let's figure out how we can work together. As much as I don't want to work together with Rosewall, I feel like we can figure out a way to do it. It's really our only option. We're going to have to negotiate. As it always, I mean, as the message of this series has been, especially during Arc 3, it's like you can't just get what you want without helping somebody else as well. So we're going to have to work with Rosewall. We're going to have to do some shit that he wants in order to get him to do some shit that we want. So Subaru remembers that kiss, actually. I was under the impression that Subaru was not even going to know that happened. But that actually sucks more that he does remember the kiss, because it was a kiss not from the person he really likes, a fragmented, broken personality of the one that he likes. Coupled with the fact that he was dead when it happened. So, it's not a great memory. Not a great memory. This is actually also a good point. Can we even leave anywhere? Can we I don't think we can go back to the mansion to do some shit this arc, or this loop, or any other further loop. Now that we see what was happening to Amelia when we left, I don't think we, in good heart, we're going to be able to. I don't think we should either. Like, leaving her when we were the only one there for her, it fucked her up real bad. We can't let that happen again. But man, maybe this will be the final loop, but I really don't think it will. I can't imagine that it's going to be. I would like it to be, but I feel like there's just too many mysteries still. There's still too many mysteries. I can imagine how hard, again, I feel like I talk about Arc 3 the most, but just because Arc 1 and 2 were so short and so self-contained, while Arc 3 was the other, really massive one that was not as long as Arc 4 is, but it was still pretty damn long and very different throughout all the stuff of it. And there was multiple parts to it and everything. Which I'm assuming Arc 4 is going to be, by the way. I don't think Arc 4 is going to be all Sanctuary in the Mansion. I'm assuming we're going to get one other thing going on. I'm not sure what it will be, but I can't imagine. I feel like it's going to have to do with gluttony and, gluttony and greed. They were in the Arc 3 interlude, right? So it's not like they have to be in Arc 4 because they were in the beginning of Arc 4 or anything like that. But I just feel like, especially, which ones are the rabbits? The rabbits, no, that's also gluttony, yeah. I thought they might have been something else, but no, yeah. Gluttony because of Daphne and all that. So, yeah, I feel like with the rabbits and everything like that, we're gonna at least deal with what was his name, like Ray or something. But gluttony, I feel like we'll at least deal with. Maybe greed, not, but they seem like a pair. They seem like they go together. So, but anyway, what I was originally bringing up was the whole thing of him saying, like, can it really be done? Like, Arc 4 has definitely felt the most like, is it possible to get out of this? Is it possible for there to be a good end to this? With Arc 3, we also were in a situation where it seemed nigh upon impossible, but we had the entire world, really, or really just the capital, but the capital had so many huge figures in it at the time. We had so many people we could potentially get help from if we figured out how to do it. But with this, we have a very limited number of players we can work with. It's really just you have an army, sort of, and you're just trying to figure out how you form that army, where they should all be standing. It's more about trying to recruit them correctly, but it's really, we have so limited amount of people to help. And that's the toughest part about this. It's not a how do we do it. Well, I mean, it is a how do we do it, but it's like, it's not, we know how it could be done, but we just need to make it work somehow. We can't even figure out how we're going to make this work with the small amount of people we have. And half of them just seem like even we as readers kind of got a little bit in Arc 3 of like, well, like, we know how we can get these people on our side. It's pretty obvious for some of them. Like, how he got it all together, like, in one bundle was fucking crazy. But for individual people, you could kind of see, like, okay, I can see how we can get them. I can kind of see how we can get them. But with this, there's so many people that's just like Garfield. I have no fucking idea how we're going to get Garfield on our side. I don't know. He's constantly on our side, off our side, on our side, off our side. I don't know how we're going to concretely get him to help. I have no idea. And like, Luz was also one of like, she was on our side, but we had no idea how we were going to possibly get her to really help us until we've finally been able to figure that out. But Rosewall as well. It's not that I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get him to help us. I feel like we can get him to help us, but I'm just nervous about what he's going to have to make us, like what he's going to make us do in order for him to help us. But yeah, this one really is a true can it be done. How in the fuck are we going to do this? But it ain't a matter can it or can it. Just got to do it. Just got to do it. There's nothing to do but move forward. Yeah, I feel like Rosewall has known that we've been able to rewind for quite a while is a weird thing in ReZero, because we haven't really been in this world that long, looking back. But comparatively, I feel like he's known for quite a while, if we're talking like chapter-wise. Like, it's definitely, I think he's known before Sanctuary. I feel like he had to have known either before or in the middle of Arc 3. Because there's some stuff in Arc 3 that feels a little bit suspicious now, knowing that Rosewall knows that we can rewind. Namely with all the Rim stuff. Like, letting that all happen. And just really not seeming to give a fuck during that arc. I mean, he just kind of let a lot of shit happen. I'm assuming that the person Rosewall is talking about here, cast away everything except the one most important to you. If you do that, you can become like me. The one most important to him. I'm assuming. Now it could either. I don't think it would be Satella, right? But he does have the gospel, which makes me think like maybe. But no, I feel like it's more likely Echidna, because Beatrice also has a connection to her. And she has the gospel as well. So I feel like it's got to be Echidna. Actually, that might explain why they're full gospels, being Echidna, the witch of knowledge and everything. I think it's most likely Echidna that is the one that Rosewall's thrown everything away for. Which, I don't know. I guess that makes sense. I really hope this is not like a... Oh, man. Like, I want this to be legit. I don't want Super to ever become like Rosewall. But the fact that he's saying it and with the eye will never become... I don't know. I hope that he doesn't start to slide down that path. I hope it's not necessary. Right? I don't think Super is going to accidentally do it. I'm just hoping that is not a necessity. I really hope so. Okay. So... the chapter title is Liar. I don't know if Garfield's going to call us a liar, or if this chapter is just going to be, like, it's called Liar because Subaru is a liar this chapter. But I do, like, this is perfect. Subaru's just outright lying to him every sentence. Lying, just to get some information out of him. Which is good. Like, we're certainly not going to get him on our side this loop, because, again, this ain't the final loop. It just ain't. As much as I want it to be, it just ain't. But, so this is good. Keep on lying. We can get him to know the information we know and get some more answers. Maybe. Hopefully. Doubt it. Because this is Garfield we're talking about. But maybe. Alright. I guess we're going back to Amelia. Let's do it. What are we going to be talking about her with, though? Because like he says, like there's no way I could sort all these things out alone. So, but we can't tell her most of that stuff. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Oh, never mind. Echidna. Oh, okay. That too. Yeah. But he specifically said, like, to the only person who's wrong. I guess so. That makes sense. I was thinking Amelia, but I guess more in a literal sense. Like, well, not even a literal sense because we can't fully talk about it, or else Satella's going to come back. So I don't even know if that's true or not. Like, we can't literally lay all of our worries bare because we can't actually do it. We can't talk about it. Witness a present that was not to be. Witness a present that was not to be. Is this some fucking Ghost of Christmas present shit? Are we, or future shit? Is like, are we going to see what would be happening in a loop in which we did die? Or something? That's all I can think about. Like, what else would she mean by this? I don't know. Oh, that's not... Okay, I thought that was the end of the chapter. Well, we still got some more then. Okay. So he can't speak. He can't even feel anything. His hand nor his throat. None of his body existed. We're in some real Ghost Christmas past, present, and future shit. Oh, there's the liar part. Okay. Instinctively understood. This is bad. So also he's being forced to watch this, whatever it is. There's a voice that he mustn't hear. A voice he mustn't recognize. Okay, hold on. A voice he mustn't hear. A voice he mustn't recognize. Immediately I would think Satella, right? And then, but liar... I don't know. I can't guess. Carving the outcome into Subaru. Liar. And then I'm assuming crying. Like, trying to choke back tears. Yeah, interspersed with sobs. Unless this is Beatrice, maybe? I don't know. Like, it's got to be Beatrice, Satello, or Amelia, right? It's got to be one of the three. So it was Amelia. What? While at the sleeping room's bedside, Subaru's corpse with a small knife pierced in... Oh, shit! Yeah. Oh my god. So, but that's not like this time loop. But still, I can imagine, like, Subaru literally just, like, told her how much he loved her, and then he fucking kills himself because of this girl. Like, this girl that Amelia doesn't know anymore. Like, to Amelia, that's just some girl. She has no idea who that is. And after confessing all this, after doing all that for her, then he just killed himself. Leaving her alone. Saying, I'll always be there to protect you, blah, blah, blah. I'm fucking so happy we're getting this, though. Because what have I been saying almost these entire reactions? What happens when he kills himself? Does it continue? Does that universe continue? It absolutely fucking does. And now, oh my god, this adds an entire new... I really hope this isn't like a what if thing. I really hope this is what happened in that world where you killed yourself. Like, you think Return by Death is you helping everybody? It's really not. It's a selfish power, and you're using it only for yourself. Meanwhile, while you're killing yourself, you're just leaving everybody else. I think that would add a great new dynamic to this series, and a way to make Returning by Death, like, something to be avoided at all costs. It already is something to be avoided as much as possible, but there are many times in which we go, well, this world is crumbling, let's leave this world behind, blah, blah, blah. But nigga, that world ain't crumbling. That world is not crumbling. You think it's crumbling, but it ain't. You're just the one leaving it. So, I'm so happy we got one more chapter left that I can read. Oh boy. What are people saying? Okay, I don't want to read the comments. I'm still too afraid of spoilers, but I really want to know what people think about this. Oh my god, this is... I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I've been talking about this forever. This better not be a what if. This better be a like. What exactly did she say? Right? What was the line? A present that was not to be. Now, see, that could be that this is not actually happening. This could be all an illusion she's making. But how would she be able to make an illusion realistically of how these people would be reacting and stuff like that? The only way it is if she's peering into another world in which we did kill herself in the world went on. I can only imagine. But all right. I'll see you guys for the next chapter. Till then, get the fuck out of here. What is up, my sweet little baby boys? We're reading ReZero, Arc 4, Chapter 70. What comes after hell? What is left in the worlds in which we leave behind? Whew, boy. What is this even? What image is this? I'm not sure what that is. But alright, let's peer into a world that we have left behind. After the hell that we went through and ended it, what is left of those we have left? Actually, this is very possible that this is the second trial. I had said a long time ago, I'm assuming the trials are past, present, and future. I'm not sure how they would do the present, though. But that does make me a little bit, I don't know. I think that would be cool if this is the second trial, but at the same time, I'm not sure how I feel about that, because the first trial wasn't real, right? Like, it was the past, but like, you know, it was all made up. It was all fictionalized. But they did act naturally, right? They acted naturally like they would have. His parents and stuff, and everybody in the world. So, it could be that. But I want this to be real. I want this to be in actuality. Like, this is the case. These worlds do go on. I really hope that is the case. But, if it's not, even if it's not, there's gonna be some heavy shit. It's gonna be some real heavy shit. I mean, already just the idea of that. Just the idea specific of this loop, too, that, you know, him killing himself in the throat with a knife. It's gonna be heavy. That's all I can say. It's gonna be heavy. If he's never even thought about this before, if he's never even thought this was a possibility before, buddy, you're in for a big shock. You are in for one hell of a surprise here. Yeah, and again, being forced to watch this. He can't close his eyes, can't close his ears, nothing. He is being forced, fucking Clockwork Orange style, to watch this shit. Oh, great. And now, either Felix or maybe like Wilhelm. I can't imagine this is Krush. So, either. I don't think anyone else was there with them, so it's gotta be one of them too. New character stepped in the horrendous scene. Yeah, it's I just said his name. Wilhelm. God, man, this is so fucking tough. Even seeing Wilhelm try and resuscitate him as much as he possibly could. Oh no, and now Felix is in here. This is fucking tragic. God, like, I would love to see scenes like this for a bunch of his deaths. Like, the one with, him on the cliff where he jumped off into all the spikes. The one where he had to have Julius kill him. Like, those two specifically, I would love to see what happened afterwards. But this is a pretty good one. This is definitely, if it was one of the other two, I would have said, like, I would have rather it been this one. This is a perfect one to pick. Jesus. Especially after everything they just went through. I can't imagine what's going through their mind right now. Like, why the fuck would you do this? What is wrong with you? How could you do that so easily, so casually? Oh no, please don't tell me Amelia's gonna do the same thing. Grabbing that dagger, maybe. What? She did, right? Um, okay, no, she did not. Oh, thank God. That would be. Uh, thank God. Thank God. Again, I can't. That's the worst thing to ever possibly happen to somebody, like romantically wise. God damn. God damn. That is beyond fucked up. Whoa! What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Subaru's body sat up. The risen body stretched out its limbs with a chalk movement, a mechanical doll as it stood up with its head tilted 90 degrees. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's go to part two. Oh god, this is fucked. This is so fucked. Do you see what you did? Does this happen in every fucking loop? Maybe? Like, oh god, I don't even know. Let's just keep reading first. Well, that took me from on the verge of tears. I was just about to cry to like freaking out. Oh no. And Puck comes out now? Now you help? Now you're here to help? You son of a bitch, Puck. You son of a bitch. Okay, never mind. So I thought it was about to do an attack, but no, it snickered. Subaru's corpse twisted its face and snickered at the sight of Puck. Okay, so between Puck and this Subaru's corpse, we'll call it, the world just fucking like. I'm not sure if that's literal or not. Okay, no, I don't think so. Uh, no, okay, no, that did happen. Like literally, the world lost all color. Like fucking the world stopped from that attack or something, and now we're back to the present. Boy, 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 what do you have to say about that, Subaru? Yeah, that's what I assumed. The second trial. It's got to be not the past. But did like there was no real passing or failing there, right? Like what was that? We weren't in that. We were just watching. So, yeah, we faced hell many, many times, but now we've seen something even worse than hell. Witness a present that was not meant to be. Wait, that said it again? Oh my god, here we go again. God damn it. But also, I'm happy because I do want to see some more of this shit. Oh, I'm so torn. I want to see this, but at the same time, this is really tough. Here we go. The deepest pit of hell. Once again, welcomed Subaru. Oh boy, this is about to end. Found himself on a field of grass at the scene where Julius's sword had cut open his throat as he was forced to bear witness to his sins once more. I literally just said I really want to see that one. That's going to be a tough one. But at the same time, we're going to get to see Julius. And I'm happy for that. Because I miss him. I miss my Julius boy. But this chapter. It's chapters like this that really make me remember or just realize in general over and over that I don't think there's another series that's as well written as ReZero is. Fuck, this series is so goddamn good. Oh, god damn. I've never felt more like I'm a very patient man. I am very patient. I'm willing to wait, but I've never felt more of fuck. I really just want to read the next chapter right now. But I'll wait. I'll wait because I love translation chickens translations, and I want to just wait. But fuck, man, this like if I had to wait in between the past trial, oh, that would have been so tough. And now having to wait in between the present trial. If this is the present trial, assuming it's got to be the second trial, rather. Oh my god. But so Do we think it's gonna be just this Julius death, or is it gonna be multiple ones? Are we gonna get to see multiple ones over and over and over again? What other deaths? Okay, like I said, the Cliff one, right? What other ones would leave the world in a sense of like the worst situations, right? Like all of them are bad. All of them are beyond bad, beyond horrible. They're beyond hell. But what are the worst ones? What's the mega hell? uh, what's another really, really bad one? Because there are a lot of them that was him dying after most other people had died, right? But I can't think of one off the top of my head that would be really, really bad, like really tragic to see. I know I've got to be forgetting some though. I don't know actually. I'm not sure. I don't know. I honestly can't think of another one that would be that tragic. Most of his deaths happen after everyone else has died, or at least I just can't remember very specific deaths. Even this arc, I don't think there's any this arc that would be as tragic as those three I mentioned would be. I feel like there's got to be some in arc 2 that would be equally as tragic, right? I don't know about equally, because again, it all compounds, so the farther ahead in time the death is, the worse it's going to be. I don't know. I don't know. But I guess I will see you guys for the next chapter. Till then, get the fuck out of here. What is up, my sweet little baby boys? Oops, I didn't mean to hit home. We are reading some more ReZero, Arc 4, Chapter 71, Ending List. We are in the timeline where we were killed by Julius. And this is gonna be an interesting one. Let's view this again. Again, I'm very into this. This is like some of the most interesting that Arc 4 has been ever. I think it might even beat out. I'm not sure yet, but this whole like second trial, if this is the second trial, might be able to beat out the first trial, which has still been my favorite stuff from Part 4 or from Arc 4. Wait, was Amelia there? I don't even remember Amelia being there during that whole thing. Was she? I legitimately do not remember her. I don't know if that was a thing that was different in the anime versus the web novel, or if I'm just remembering that wrong. I don't know, but I thought it was just Julius and Felix. Like, I thought it was just them two there. Right? This one was a real blow, too. Like, this is one of the deaths that has stood out one of the for the longest in the series, is this one with Julius. Because it is a thing of, like, everything was going fine. We just got finished with the battle with the white whale and everything. And then we just lose the person who kind of made it all happen. Right? Like, you kind of lost your general in a way. Not quite the same, because he's not like literally their general, but like, and they just met him. But he was the guy who orchestrated everything. He was the guy who made this all possible. And then he had to go out in a way like this. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. And I've said it 1,000 times, but I fucking love that we're getting to see what happened after these scenes. I've been saying that for forever, and I'm so happy we're getting it. Oh, and now we have another character, and especially from Julius, saying that I would have liked to call you friend. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? But hopefully, when we do in the Prime timeline meet up with Julius again, he can call us his friend, and Subaru can put aside their bad blood, their little bit of beef, and call him his friend too. And I guess we're back. Yeah, we're back. Okay, so he has thought of it. Alright, yeah, there's no way he had never thought of it. That's what I said too. I was like, there's no way that Subaru has not thought about it yet. Like, the amount of time that he's been in this world, the fact that it's happening to him specifically, there's no way that he Like, they were trying to act like, oh yeah, Subaru never even thought about this before. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. That's kind of stupid that he had never thought about this before. But I'm glad they're bringing it up. It's like, well, no, that was actually, like, I think a lot of times, too, with the, like, dialogue, half the time it's narrator, half the time it is Subaru. Like, there's plenty of times where it's literally Subaru saying this stuff, and a lot of time, I would say not even half, I'd say like 90% of the time it's not. But, so that was one of those cases of, like, sounding like the narrator, but it was actually Subaru himself trying to trick himself, saying, like, I've never even thought about this before. But it's like, no, I have, I just didn't want to actually think about it. You know, it crossed my mind, but I didn't let it do much more than cross it. The voice is his own. Okay. The person saying all this is his own. Okay. But we're getting into another one already. Okay. Alright, we're getting to this chapter. To be fair, we actually didn't spend a whole lot of time on that first one. Like, not as much time as we did on the very first death we were shown. But, oh boy, it's the puck one. Oh boy. I might, if we do another one in the next chapter, I might not look, I might just scroll right past it real quick. So I don't get spoiled on what it's going to be. I want to kind of figure it out as it's happening. But, okay, so this is the puck one. Interesting, because what's going to happen in this one? Like, the entire world gets frozen over? Like, most people were already dead in this one. But we might get a little bit more insight on Puck this way. That would help a lot. Yeah. Okay, now I'm interested. I hope we get to see a little bit more about Puck. Okay, wait. Why aren't they show? Maybe we're going to get to this in the later half of this half of the chapter? Like the last quarter of the chapter might be getting into this or something? I'm not sure. But, this is, I think, what I was talking about on the cliff one with Beatrice. A young girl was kneeling, having fallen from such heights and things. The only time he died of a fall from a height was on the cliff, right? So, yeah, the two that exactly that I wanted were getting first. Hell yeah. Like, I love that. Specifically the three that I wanted to see, we're seeing. Thank God. I am so happy. This brings me much joy. But, okay, what other ones do I want to see? I definitely want to see, like, well, no, I don't know, because this isn't the Puck one. I thought, okay, if we also do the Puck one, that will mean that we can show deaths where not really many people survived after Subaru anyway. But, if that is the case, I'd like to see the first one, just to see what Elsa's plan was. And actually, holy shit, that might give us a little bit more insight onto how to beat her. If we see what happened after we died, him and Amelia died, in the very first one. Him, Amelia, and Felt, and Rom. But yeah, that might give us some insight there. What other ones do I want to see? Not because I want to see the reaction of the people, but just because I want to see it. What's another good one for that? I'm not sure if there's another one. Like, the Elsa one and the Puck one are two obvious ones, right? But I'm not going to guess the Puck one because we saw it here. Okay. Well, I definitely want to see the first one. And I'm going to feel really gypped if we don't see the first one. Because, like, just because it's the first one, right? We got to see it. But, yeah, I can't think of another one that I would... I mean, I would love to see some of the ones in Arc 4. But I'm trying to think of ones outside of Arc 4. Well, okay, what's the number one I would like to see in Arc 4? Because he's died quite a few times in Arc 4 already. What would be the best one to see? None of the ones after the rabbits, because there's nothing really to see at that point. When did... Oh, boy, I'm trying to remember when exactly Subaru died and what happened on what loops. The one where he was attacked by Garfield in the tiger form. But no, we didn't die then. We woke up and that was after the rabbits. Shit. Was there one that I'm remembering where Garfield just, like, crushed our head like a grape easily and we died immediately? Maybe I'm not. I think I might be thinking about the one where he attacked us and we were just very badly injured and blind in one eye. But we lived after that. I'm not sure if... Okay, so I don't even know then. God damn it. I guess it would have to be one of the Elsa ones then. I guess the very first Elsa attack I would, in Arc 4, would be interesting to see what happened afterwards. It would also be interesting to see how she did that whole meat thing. You know, the big old ball of meat. Oh, right, Beatrice, too. Beatrice isn't going to be sad because, like, oh, we died. She's going to be sad because Subaru specifically died, and, like, she had very high hopes that this could be the one. This could be the person that the gospel was talking about. And now she's like, well, guess not. I guess not. Even more than that, you aren't that person. I know that. But that doesn't mean you had to just go and die on us like that. Like, yeah, even if you're not the person she's waiting for, dying like that regardless is terrible. Okay, and then we're moving again. We are going through these really quickly. I kind of would have liked to stick with them a little bit more. Like, this is not much. We didn't really get to see a whole lot here. That was just kind of immediately moving forward. But I get the point. We're just kind of rapid pace going through these. So maybe this is the last chapter we're going to be seeing them. I guess that's why it's called, like, ending list. This is a list of all the endings that could have possibly happened. Like, if this was a, light novel. Or not a visual novel, I mean. So you've come. This has to be Puck, right? This is the one with Puck. You know, the whole world being frozen over. Okay, nope. So it's not Puck talking to us, it's Puck talking to, I assume, I don't know. I was gonna say, like, the Witch of Envy, but, right, like, because we've seen that she is capable of doing something. We've fought her before already. So, like, it could be her, but would it be her in form and everything like that? Probably not. Yeah, I'm not sure. We're not really... Because, like, all this happened because of Puck. We don't have a descriptor of this voice yet, so we don't know what it could possibly be. Red hair, blue eyes. Was Reinhardt, did he have blue eyes? Hold on. Let's look this up real quick. Was it Reinhardt? I thought it was Reinhardt. But anyway, does he have blue eyes? I feel like it's gotta be him, right? Who else would it be that has... Who else has red hair in the series? Okay, he does have blue eyes. Okay. But yeah. I don't think anybody else has red hair in the series. Not anybody that I could think of, and not anybody that would be this character here. God, I can never get enough of characters who are justice, right? Like, characters who are, like, so full-on justice boner type characters. I absolutely love them. But I mainly like characters like that when it's done with like pure justice. Not like, there's characters like, some of the admirals in One Piece who are like, they're doing it for justice, but and they have different ideas of what justice is and stuff like that. I like characters like this, like Jonathan from JoJo, like plenty of characters that are like super about justice and what the true meaning of justice is, and getting behind the very gentlemanly like thing. So Reinhardt is fucking great for that kind of thing. Like, I am the exemplar of justice, the sword to rectify error, and thus I shall slay you here, great spirit Sama. God, I can't get enough of that. I know so many people hate characters like that, but I am the exact opposite. I fucking love characters like that. I don't care how cookie cutter it is. I don't care how, many decades it's been done for. I don't care. I love it every time. Okay. Puck is laughing like crazy for some reason. What would this upstart possibly know? How it was meant to be. Took me long enough to understand it, and having understood, when I saw how you still didn't know, it's so funny I couldn't help myself. Okay. Very unlike Puck. Yeah, this does seem honestly very unlike Puck's, way of speaking. You are a hero, Reinhardt. A hero is all you will ever be. What does that mean? Right? The most spiteful remark of them all. But how is that spiteful? How is that spiteful? Okay, we'll see in due time, and by that I mean in 300 chapters from now we'll get an answer. Okay, god damn, Reinhardt, yeah, he is one of the most powerful people in the entire world, if not the most powerful person on the entire planet. Like, I took it for a little bit granted before. I was like, yeah, he's the greatest sword saint, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's the, strongest person in the world. Boy, if he just, like, the world was essentially frozen over, and with one swing of the sword, he was like, nah, fuck that shit, and fucking rebirthed the world, essentially. He just wiped away all that cold. A world was born anew from that slash. Holy shit. Can you say that you can make a world with your sword? Okay. Why? More witness present was not to be. Witness a present that was not to be. Over and over and over. Witness a present that was not to. Let me get cut off. Okay. Okay, so yeah, more chapters. But yeah, it's been not as fast as it used to be, which is fine because that's still plenty fast enough for me. Like, again, he puts out chapters normally faster than I can even react to half the time. So, I appreciated this small vacation for myself as well to get caught up on some other stuff. But yeah, let's I guess move into the next chapter, which is actually an interlude. Interesting. Okay, interlude 1 of Arc 4. But yeah, I guess we're gonna be. That's the last we're gonna see of these endings. Which I kind of honestly I would have liked to got a little bit more of some of them. This Puck one I feel like we got plenty amount of. This one I was very happy with. The Cliff one, very disappointing. I really wanted to see that one and we got like fucking nothing of it. The Julius one we got enough. I'm fine with that, I guess. But yeah, this one just kind of didn't get a lot here, really. Didn't really get much. But okay, I'll see you guys for the next one. Until then, get the fuck out of here. What is up, my sweet little baby boys? We're reading ReZero, Arc 4, Interlude 1, Tea Party. Okay. Okay! Oh, okay, I thought this was new characters for a second. No, I guess this is Minerva? I really don't like that Minerva. That looks really lame. Exceptions, all the rest of them are their official designs except for her. Mainly her like flower hand things. No, it's just not that. But okay, yeah. What was her name? I don't remember, but the Gluttony got quite the booty there. Got quite the booty. Wait, okay, no, that's not her official design either. Yeah, because she's like basically naked under there. So yeah, I guess it's just. I guess I don't really remember if Sekhmet looked like that or not. Either way. So, how are we doing this? It is an interlude, so... Oh my god, wait a second. Holy shit. Are we seeing a team party between the witches, but not with Subaru? They're gonna be talking about what's going on right now, maybe? Okay. Parallel universes. That's one school of thought. It states that separate from the universe we are living in now, there exists many alternate universes following along a similar path. Yeah, that seems to be what's going on right now. These are all parallel universes and stuff. Okay. So which one is this? This is Sekhmet, definitely. I should probably get out my book because I don't really remember a lot of these characters' names. I like these doing different amounts of question marks for each of these speakers to keep track of who's who. Is very, very helpful. But, so, I'm guessing this is... this could be Minerva, or it could be... Carmilla we haven't seen yet. Lust. I don't think it's Typhoon. So, we're gonna go with... I'm gonna say, this is Minerva. This is Sekhmet. This is... This might be Ekidona herself, possibly. So, okay. The large amount is definitely Minerva. Okay, yeah, so that's Minerva there. All right. So 5 question marks is Minerva. We got that down. She's definitely the Wrath here. All right, yeah. So we definitely got Minerva there. They actually gave her a name and everything. Who are the rest of these people? But yeah, she seems to be a pretty stupid character. Like, I mean, intelligence-wise, she seems to not be the most highly intelligent of all these witches. Okay, yeah, the white-haired witch sitting opposite of her. So yeah, so the 3 is Echidna. Okay, so we got Echidna, we got Minerva for sure. We got Sekhmet for sure. Sekhmet here. Typhoon wipes her body for her. What the fuck? You guys aren't even physical. I don't think you guys need to take baths. You're ghosts. You're not real. You're not physical. So, they could be building up very early here something about, with all these parallel universes, there's no prime universe, right? There's no prime universe. Subaru might just be, when he returns by death, he might just be thrown into another parallel world. How would that work, actually? So, when he is at a moment in which he makes a decision, oh boy, how would that work? Like, so he makes a choice, right? And this is weird, because let's just stick with A and B choices, right? Now, it could also work for many other choices, but for the instance of this, A and B choices. So he makes a choice, either A or B. He goes with A, and he dies. He goes with B, and he doesn't die. So, he goes with the one with A, and then that whole thing plays out, right? Time is not a straight line, so this is all playing out. He dies, that consciousness moves back to the last Subaru that is on a path that is not death, right? I guess that's what that means, is his consciousness is always moving to the closest Subaru back that isn't gonna die, right? So that would explain why his checkpoints move all the time and stuff. I guess that's how it works. It brings him back to a parallel world in which he hasn't died on that path. Very confusing. I'm not sure if that even makes sense, to be fair. But so that's all I got. And I also think they're insinuating that Earth is another parallel universe with many parallel universes there as well. So that would help into why Super was brought into this world. I still have no guesses. I'm not even going to try and guess. I feel like there's no point in guessing at this point. I feel like there's so many people talk about, who Super could be and everything like that. But one, I don't really care. And two, I don't really think it's enough to guess on at this point. But I think honestly the least interesting thing in this entire series to me is how Super got to this world. I mean, I care about it, but I don't really care that much. I care about everything else way more. Okay, we're going. I guess because we had that breaker, he's allowing himself to do this, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I feel like he would have. I feel like it would have been better just to stick with how it was. But we're doing 3 question marks again, even though we know that the 3 question mark last time was Echidna. But we're still in the same chapter, which is weird. I wish he would, use multiple question marks for this new character. But with, these here, the tildes and the neru, I'm not actually, does neru mean anything? Like, neru Japanese onomatopoeia. I don't know. Oops. God damn it. Oh, you're right. Neru is sleep. Right. So, neru. Something about sleeping? I don't know. But anyway, I'm assuming this is Lust, right? Who is... let me go through all my pages here. Give me a second. I got a big book on ReZero. I got a lot of pages for ReZero. So many. Okay. Camellia. Or Carmelia. Okay. But yeah, I'm assuming that's her. A rather dopey voice. Opposite of Sekhmet and from Minerva's left. I like that we're getting, like their positioning here. Trying to figure out where they all are. Neru again. Oh, that's Daphne? Okay. Has Daphne said Neru before? She might have done this and I just forgot that that was her thing. But, so that's Daphne. That's Gluttony. But yeah, the Naruto makes sense, and she's a very sleepy, very inactive, she's not Sloth, but she is the one that is very inactive, not moving a whole lot, because if you move, you're burning calories, you want to eat more. Okay, no. She's calling Minerva Neru. I guess because of the right? Nerdu. Yeah, you gotta say it, Neru. But, Minerva? Is that how they would say it in Japanese? Minerva? I'm not sure. I don't know. But okay, so that's her nickname for her, is Neru. Sorry, Minerva does wear panties? Hold on. Or no, not Minerva, sorry, Daphne. I could have sworn she was naked on that thing. Okay, we gotta look up this again, people. We gotta see these witch panties. Daphne ReZero. Let's just look up this. Right, this is like the official image of her, right? And she said specifically like, oh, it's just like a string or whatever. What string are you talking about? What string? There's no string. She's butt-ass naked under there. But this could be before, like, is there fan art depicting her with the panties? Not, wait, what's this? No, she's naked here as well. Right? What the hell is this? Wait, this is, I think, hold on. We're on to something here. This is going okay. So, Typhoon's got on little girl panties, obviously. Wait, what? Okay. I guess this is another image of her. This is what she could also look like here. Actually wearing panties and stuff. She got on the garter belt. Nice. Alright. What a weird image. Okay. At least we got to the bottom of these panty situations. What about Ekidona? We don't know about Ekidona. Is she wearing panties? I need to know. What about Sekhmet? Is she wearing panties? It looks like it. Okay. So yeah, she has like little nicknames for everybody, and I guess she is getting the Neru from the Ner part of Minerva, which is a weird. Why not like Min or something? But whatever, sure. Because we got Met. Why not Min? God, Ekidona is amazing here. Just like, well, this is all to a worse start than I even imagined. You two are fucking so bad, I want to congratulate you. Like, yeah, I feel like that in a lot of times in series, where it's just like, trying to get, any conversation done with a group of, like, mismatched characters like this, it's just impossible. It's just gonna be impossible. Like, anything happening on the Straw Hat crew, like, thank God we had. Well, I'm not gonna get into that. I don't know why I'm trying to talk about One Piece right now, but like reminds me of that too. Just like a somewhat large, and by large I mean like 8 characters or more kind of thing that are all extremely different and have their own kind of quirks. Trying to have a conversation of deciding something or even talking about something important is like it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna fucking happen. She ate the table, too? She ate the table? Damn, you don't eat the table. You can eat the silverware, you can eat the plates, but you can't eat the table. The on-looking Ekidona and the on-smelling Daphne. What a line. But yeah, this whole table is so weird. Such a bizarre cast of characters we have right now. And we still have yet to see Lust. We better see Lust by the end of this. Right? Okay, we've gotten talking lines from Typhoon, Sekhmet, Minerva, Daphne, Ekidona, everybody but Carmilla. Come on, Carmilla. Let's hear something from you. The chapter's almost over. We're on the last part of this chapter. I imagine the second trial is a lot easier to pass because, it's not really like, how do you pass it? Like, right, like the past one we had to actually pass. We had to come to an understanding, and we had to accept it and move on. But the present, we just kind of like what, right? Like we just watch it. We're not really doing anything. We're just kind of watching. So I guess it's kind of easy. You just gotta watch it. I guess maybe you have to come to terms with that at the end too. But how do you quantify that? Yeah, what does it mean to accept this present world, though? What does that exactly mean? And what would it mean for Subaru exactly? Like, understanding what our ability is and the possibilities of what happens if we die? Like, again, now, I love it. The now, it's the pain of death, just not wanting to die in general, as a thing of just not wanting to die. The witch's miasma grows stronger every time we do it. Now, the world is left behind each time we do it. It's not, there's no real reason to die anymore. There's no, like, well, at least I can just kill myself and this will be over. Like, no, there is no that anymore. Dying is a last resort possible. I really like a series in which the main ability of the series, like this entire series, is built on the fact that Subaru can return by death. And many other series that have a premise, similar to something like that, any other series which is built upon one premise, how do you continue that series to go on without it getting stale, right? You got to improve upon that ability. You got to make it better. You got to make it more interesting. You got to give it different facets. With ReZero, it's the exact opposite. It's, well, the entire series is built upon this one premise, so let's take that premise and make it, less and less appealing every single chapter. Like, as the series is going on and on and on, Return by Death is less and less of an ability we want to use. So I really like that. I love a series that can take its premise and just slowly, purposefully work it out of the series. Not as if it's going to disappear, but like to where it's not our main arsenal anymore. That's a really hard thing to do, though. One would only have to rationalize it by noting that reality never progressed this way. Even I have problems with that a lot. Even in this world, we live in one world, right? We don't live in a fantasy world where there's multiple parallel worlds. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't, but there are plenty of times where I do something and then I have to convince myself because I didn't do this thing, right? Like I do think about it sometimes, because I didn't do this thing, is there another world? Or I guess I don't know. It's in weird circle. I'm trying to think of an example right now, but I can't think of one because I don't do it that often, but I have occasionally. Just thought about the idea of parallel worlds and well, shit, did I do the wrong thing here? Or just the idea any choice I make, there's always gonna be the choice I didn't make, which could potentially have happened in another world. And what would that have been like? Was that a bad thing? But then it's well, is there a bad thing? Because anything we do, there's gonna be a parallel world in which it happens. And I guess Subaru would have to come to that conclusion too, right? Even if this is showing me what happened when I did kill myself, there is always a world in which I did kill myself. So there's always a world in which this stuff is happening. Right? Even the times where we escaped death, there is a parallel world in which we did not. So there's also happened. So I guess you might have to look at it that way. But it's tough. It is a tough thing to think about. But I hope he does, because you really can't look back on the past too much. I try not to regret anything in my life. I try and, anything bad that happens, it helps to form the person you are now. There's plenty of bad shit that has happened in my life that I've just went, fuck it. Shit happens. Let's move on. Let's keep going. Wait, wasn't Typhoon here earlier though? I thought she was, but maybe not. Maybe she wasn't. Anyway, Typhoon's joining us now, so Carmilla might not be here either. I hope there's a reason for why Carmilla has never shown up yet, in the series. I hope there's an actual reason. Okay, I think this is Carmilla. Carmilla, the one that looks after Typhoon, I guess. Stumbling over her words, very embarrassed. It would be very easy to mistake Minerva for lust, right? You could kind of see that, despite the fact that she acts very, wrathful and angry all the time. But I could see somebody thinking that. So this is how we differentiate them. She's going to be a very timid girl, which I wasn't expecting at all, with somebody named Lust. I was assuming she was going to be very flirty, very, honestly, a lot how, no, not her, how Daphne talks. Well, I'm not going to look up for another Daphne quote. But we're almost done the chapter. I can see it already right there. Shit. Actually, to be well, okay, let's finish the chapter real quick. I'm like 2 goddamn sentences away from finishing it. But we're cutting away from this, right? With your love, I wish to rescue a poor lost lamb. Okay. So we're going to use Lust to help us get out of this. Subaru, I mean. Sorry I always say us. It became a habit through watching Ken Senpai's reactions like a fucking 2 years ago or something, and I cannot stop. But I don't think I ever actually mention it or address it, but I say us constantly when I'm talking about the main characters. But anyway, what was I about to say here? I don't even remember. Right. So Carmilla, wait. They're saying Camilla now. It was definitely Carmilla earlier, I thought, but I will erase that R, make it a Camilla, which is a weird name, Camilla. But anyway, she gave emotion to all the creatures, so I guess she's just going to be a very, very emotion-filled person, which not just lust, but just emotion-filled in general, brimming with emotion. But yeah, it looks like she's going to help us out in some way. With her love, she's going to shine an emotion onto Subaru to make an emotion stick out in his mind that will help him overcome this. I assume. That's all I can assume. Until then, see you guys for the next one. You can get the fuck out of here. What is up, my sweet little baby boys? We are reading ReZero, Arc 4, Chapter 72, Bad End, 1-5-11. Hell yeah. Okay, I am so excited for this. Bad end, like, you know, a visual novel, you get a bad end. And then bad end 1, 5, and 11 being the very first death, 5th death, and 11th death. Should we? Okay, let's play a little game. We're gonna call Donut Tries to Remember ReZero. I can tell you I will get the first death, and that's about the only one I might get. So, okay, the very first death, obviously the one where he walks in a room, gets killed immediately, doesn't realize what's happening, and you know him and Amelia are holding hands on the ground, dying. Second death. I think there was 3 deaths in Arc 1, but I don't remember the other 2. Like, I think the second one was fighting Elsa. And then the third one would have been, like, how many times we didn't really fight Elsa? I'm trying to remember. Did we die by not Elsa's hand one time? Did we? Maybe not. Like, how else would we have died otherwise? We didn't actually die by the street thugs, I don't think. They stabbed us once, but I don't think they actually killed him. I think that's when Amelia showed up. Oh, God. The fact the series has loops throws me for a fucking loop. Like, trying to remember when something happened, in what loop and everything. Okay. But I think there was 3 deaths in Arc 1. I think so. Right? Okay, so I'm trying to remember how many deaths there was by how many times we met up with those thugs in the alleyway. Which was, in the first loop, we met them in the alleyway. We met them again in the alleyway, and Subaru did his whole beat him up and then immediately apologized. So that was 2. Then 3 was getting stabbed by them. No, then there was also a Reinhardt showed up. That might have been after we were groveling on the ground, I think. Reinhardt might have showed up then. Or the stab one could have been one that actually killed us. Anyway, I'm going to say it was 3 deaths in Arc 1. That's what I'm going to go with. Arc 2, there was immediately in the mansion where Subaru gets half his face, you know, just taken off. He gets his arm, or I think it was his leg, taken off by shit, was it Ram or Rem that time? I don't even remember. But So that was number 4. Number 5 would have been that wasn't also in the hallway, was it? He was killed in that one, and then immediately following it. Okay, so he goes to the mansion. He asks to be a butler. The second time, he asks to just hang out and chill there, if I remember correctly. But no, if the one where he went to hang out and chill was the one where he hid with Beatrice the whole time, right? I think so. So that wasn't the second one. Was it? Shit, man. Okay, I'm trying to keep this all. Okay. We'll say the 4th one was getting killed in the hallway. The 5th one would have been dying in their sleep. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah. The 5th one was dying in our sleep. Okay. Unless the 5th one was, being killed in the hallway. And there was 4 deaths in Arc 1. But I don't remember there being that many deaths in Arc 1. But there could have been. Maybe I'm just crazy. Okay, so I'm going to go with number 5 being the dying in our sleep death. So that's 5. Then after that, we have dying outside trying to fight Ram. Trying to fight Rim, not Ram. Then there was the Beatrice one where we fall to our death. That would have been 7. And then we figured it out after that, right? I think so. I don't think there was that many deaths in Arc 2. I don't think there was. There wasn't a whole lot, right? I guess not. Okay, apparently not. So then 8 would have been the very first death of Arc 3, which was they go to the Capitol. All that's fine. That all happened normally. And then, where was the first time that he died? It was after... Was the White Whale the very first time he died in that? Or was it by Betelgeuse's hands? Well, either way, we'll say there was by the whale's hands, by the witch's cult's hand. And then now we need 2 more. Huh. I don't remember the order and the deaths that happened in Arc 3. Because then there was also the being frozen over by Puck. There was the being froze to death by, touching the door and everything. And I assume that was also Puck or something. There was the, Julius death, but that happened way later. There was the... Oh, boy. What else happened? How many other times we died during Arc 3 before the, last half of it? Or the last bit of it, at least. Oh my god, I know there's a big one I'm forgetting. But I can't remember what the fuck it is. Oh, right. Being killed, or having, being killed by Puck after Return by Death killed Amelia. Anyway, let's just get into this goddamn chapter. But, so I guess my guess is, bad end 1, obviously, the very first death. Bad end 5, we're going to go with the death in our sleep, I guess. Because that would be good to see what Amelia thinks when we wake up and stuff. Because that was by the curse. I think. I think. And then number 11, we're going to go with, oh man, I guess it might be, these all seem to involve them. No, they're not all involving Amelia in some way. So it could be the one where we killed Amelia, and then Puck tries to kill the entire world again. I don't know, that might not be that interesting. So, but the one where everyone's already frozen over, we've already seen that one. Seen the one where everyone was already... I mean, we don't really need to see the one where everyone was dead and then he showed up and, he got frozen over and stuff. So I guess that's what I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess this is the one with Amelia being killed from us talking about Return by Death. Anyway. Okay, yeah, so we're here at the first death. Bad end number 1. Oh, okay, yeah, of course, yeah, Puck would be left after that. And Puck, it's time to get serious. Puck versus Elsa. Okay, let's see how this does. Like Puck by himself without Amelia. Let's see how this goes. All right, so we're not even going to see the conclusion. Well, I mean, basically the conclusion is Puck wins. I mean, as we figured, when Puck goes all out, when he's ready to freeze the entire world over, that entire world's going to get frozen over. But again, a little bit short. But I mean, there's not a whole lot to see here, right? It's just Elsa, and of course they're going to fight Puck. There's not much that can be done there. But okay, let's cut now to number 5 in Arc 2. Which one is it? Yeah, oh my god. Now he's getting to hear Rim's voice again, getting to see her in action, moving, living. So yeah, this is the 5th death was the one in the hallway. Shit, there was 4 deaths in Arc 4 or Arc 1? Are you kidding? There's 4 deaths? Really? I don't remember there being that many. But anyway, this is bad. Getting to see Rem again, getting to hear her again, but like this, the time in which she was most antagonistic against us. God damn! Okay, this is definitely a scene I would have wanted to see. I didn't know how much I wanted to see this until we're getting it, but yeah, like this is some very turbulent shit going on between Rem and Amelia right now. Like, really button heads. I mean, obviously, because Rim just fucking killed this guy out of nothing. And Amelia knows that, like, yeah, I know why you did it. You can say why you did it, but that's not why you actually did it. The fact that you can't say anything is clear as day why you did it. But, and now she's like, alright, well, fuck this. I'm leaving. Rosewall, I can't fucking trust you. The people you associate with are not good people. So, you know what? Washing my hands of the situation, I'm out of here. Oh, fuck yes! Slapping Rosewall across his stupid clown fuck face. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Single slap. Already left her out of breath. Come on, Amelia. Come on. But no, I get it. Her emotions are swelling and everything. But oh, God. I am very happy. Very, very happy. Because, yeah, Rosewall ain't going to do shit if she slaps him. But if anybody else tried to, they would die in a second. So, I'm glad that someone at some point, even in a parallel universe, got to slap Rosewall across his stupid fucking face. This is one of the worst fucking timelines. This is a real bad end. Real bad end here. Like, Amelia going back to the forest, not being a candidate for the royal selection anymore. All of Rosewall's plans got fucked. I guess Rim and Ram made out pretty sweet, didn't they? This is a great timeline for them. Okay, Ram, it seems you've won the wager. Here's where my purpose reaches a standstill. The contract can now be fulfilled. Boy, that was a tough one. That was a real tough one. Okay, I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what's happening here. What did he bite off? He bit off something. But I'm not sure what is happening on this image. The events of Bad End 11 was merged with the loop of episode 23 of the anime. What? What does that even mean? Huh? Okay, that's going to be interesting. Was merged with the loop in episode 23. I'm not sure which one episode 23 was. But, oh, okay. Immediately we're here with pedal use. I don't even know what's going on in this loop. Okay. Like, I mean, I know kind of where we're at. But, like, Wilhelm had fallen as well? Subaru pierced his throat with his own sword? What do you mean his own sword? Hold on. Unless there's a different black-haired youth that I'm, not thinking of right now. Huh? You mustn't meet with the Sin Archbishop. The trial will begin. What? If it gets imposed on you, it would be horrible. Or are they saying the trial is in, like, Betelgeuse taking over people's bodies? Was that ever called a trial? Huh. So seeing Betelgeuse Made Puck remember a bunch of stuff. Huh. It's not what you said, Akidona. Hmm. Okay, the trial to determine whether the witch gene shall take root. Okay, that's what they're talking about. I don't really know exactly what that means, but sure. If they explained it before in Arc 3, I'd forgotten it entirely. Oh, reverting back to Daddy? A character we don't even know of. We don't even have any idea what that could possibly be. But, like, just anytime a character is in a situation in which they're, like, calling for their mom or dad, it gets me every single time. Oh, it's so fucking... Especially when, like, they've never mentioned it up till that point. Like, that's, I think, when it's even more sad. When it's just like, Jesus Christ. They're really, like, just reverting back to, you know, a part of their character we've never even seen before. Well, you know what? I'm glad that as all this terrible shit is happening to Subaru and he's having to watch the love of his life be killed in front of his eyes. I guess not be killed, but like the love of his life, watch him be killed in front of her eyes over and over again. At least translation chicken has found his own love. Congratulations, chicken. I'm happy for you. I'm happy. Okay, I don't even remember this shot. Holy shit, that's a good shot. God damn, that looks sick as hell. Alright. Shut up. Fuck, I still hate you, though. I still don't know in which way these were merged. Like, I don't really know. Considering he put it at the last chapter, I'm assuming it has to do with the last part, or, you know, the last part of this chapter. But I don't really see what it was merged with. I don't remember any of this. This is a whole Bad End 11. I don't remember what loop this was at all. Okay, so Puck has remembered, I guess, like, oh, I can go into that big old big boy form. But if I do, then the whole world has to die. I guess that's what he was remembering. So no, Puck isn't destroying the world. Puck's like, if I do this, then I can't be by your side anymore, apparently. Like, if he does whatever he's about to do, which I assume is turning into a big boy form, then, he can't, you know, the contract is broken. He can't stay with her anymore. Also, with Puck calling Amelia his daughter and everything, and then he says something about, like, you know, I'm not sure where he said it, but he said something about, like, the pact that she made, or the contract that she made. Who did she make it? I want to say that she said Ekidona, but just that vile wretch. But I assume it was Ekidona, maybe. But either way, I assume that Puck literally is Amelia's father, and was put in this form to protect her. Was turned into a great spirit in order to protect her in some way. I'm not sure how that would work, but kind of makes a little bit of sense with the way that he, you know, talks about Amelia all the time. Like, it could just be that they're very close, but could also be that it's literally her father and Amelia doesn't know that. For a spirit, you stink of human! I think I'm on to something here. I think I'm on to something here. My limbs used to be a little bit longer, and my face would have been rather handsome, too. When my daughter's that cute, isn't that only natural? Fuck yes. I cannot believe I called it just a few fucking sentences before it was actually revealed. Holy shit. I honestly was not expecting that to get revealed for hundreds of chapters. But, if at all. But holy shit, I was right. That is fucking... Okay, that's Amelia's father. Like, legit. Like, okay. Holy shit. Holy shit, holy shit. Okay, no. I can't just move on. That is crazy. Okay, then why is Puck such a fucking cunt bastard? Why is he gone? What is he doing? This makes me hate him so much more. He's gotta have his reasons, right? But right now, I fucking hate him. Puck, you are Amelia's father and you're not even there for her. What is wrong with you? Oh no. Oh no, I don't like this. Oh no, I don't like this at all. Oh no, I'm scared. Oh no, guys, I'm scared. I don't like this. What is happening? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. What is that? No, 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 no. What is going on? What is fucking happening? Why is Rim here? We're not immediately moving on to stage 3, right? I mean, trial 3, right? Like the future? I don't know, man. What the fuck could this be? I don't know. Oh my god! What a fucking weird-ass cliffhanger! What a weird... It's not like a cliffhanger of like, oh man, I really need to know what happens next. It's a cliffhanger of, I don't even know what the fuck just happened. Oh man. Fuck me, dude. This God damn it. I don't know what even to say. I just keep saying God damn it. But Okay. So this whole bad end 11 though. Somebody could please, and by somebody I mean the one guy who always tells me whenever I ask for this kind of stuff, which I really appreciate, and I don't know your name. You have like a brown avatar, and it starts with a G. But yeah, let me know what the fuck, what this loop was. I don't remember what the hell this loop was, right? Like, is this? I don't know. Which loop fucking was this? What was the loop in which Subaru stabbed himself in the throat, other than the one? Right? I thought he only killed himself twice. The cliff and then the stabbing himself in the throat per Rim. In Arc 4, or at the end of Arc 3. I'm not sure. Somebody, please let me know. What loop was episode 23? Maybe I'll just rewatch episode 23. But, yeah. This is why I really want to read ReZero from the start. I really want someone to fucking translate this first couple arcs. Because, one, like, even if I rewatch the anime, it's not going to help me remember a lot of this stuff. Because it's not the same. There's so many differences. Just based off the amount of differences from the web novel to the light novel, like, the amount of changes that had to have been made for the anime has to be uncountable. Like, it's gotta be so different. So different. There's so much shit that we will never know because it wasn't in the anime. Which really saddens me. But, okay. I will see you guys for the next couple chapters whenever we get them out. I will see you guys for that. Until then, get the fuck out of here. What is up, my sweet little baby boys? We're reading some more ReZero Arc 4, Chapter 73, Where Weakness Resides. Now, yeah, last time we left off, we had that weird cliffhanger with Rim, which I believe I have no guess for. I don't think I came up with anything last time either. But I reread that part, so I was kind of like, where the fuck were we last chapter? Oh, right, that's where we were. The bad ends ended, and we were brought back to what we assumed to be the present, but no, not quite. I think the only thing I said was it could be, like, Trial 3, could be the future, but I'm not going to actually guess that, because I don't think, like, it could be that, but I don't think it is. So if it happens, I'm not going to be able to say, like, oh, I called it. Like, I don't think this is our Trial 3, but it could be. It could be. I don't know what else it could possibly be. Really, it's only been a week. Well, it's only been a week, but Subaru's also been looping constantly. So, I think, like, how does he count time? Like, right? If we've been in this world for however long, what about the loops? Like, how do we count that? Huh? I don't know. Because he's brought up time quite a lot, but I never thought about that. Like, how does time work for him? Man, I don't think I've ever said how much I really like the way that he does, like, I don't know, like your voice catching in your throat, right? Like this U here, where it's like Y, comma, O-U. He's done that quite a lot. And I don't think I've ever commented on it, but I really like it. It's a perfect way to demonstrate that, like, catching in your throat thing. I actually, in my, like, web novel thing that I'm also writing, by the way, if you didn't know that, join the Discord. But yeah, for something like that, I had always done, like, italicizing some of the words. Like, it's hard for you because that's 3 words, but like, for anything else, like made, I could like italicize the IA to indicate like a crack in the voice or something. But I think this is, I'm not sure, I don't know. I don't know what's better, my version of this, but like, this is, I don't know. I like it. I like it. It fits. It gets across the point of what it's supposed to be. Yeah, so now he's finally having to come to terms with it. In the end, he didn't really do anything. In the end, he made the worlds better for himself. He made the world that he is currently in better for himself. A very prideful thing. Again, this actually makes his ability even way more prideful than it already was. But yeah, because like now, before it was prideful in the fact that like, yeah, he gets to return by death. Like if something bad happens, he's the only one that gets to go back and redo it. He's the only one that gets to keep memories, gets to keep all this stuff. Now he gets that. He gets to keep all these memories and shit that he's made, but he also, that world is still goes on without him. So he's the only one that gets saved in the end. If he wants to save everyone, then him dying is the antithesis of that. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna help at all. So yeah, I mean, in the end, he didn't really do anything. In this world, everything went fine, but this world, everything went fine without him. Or, I don't want to say that it went fine without him, because he would have had to have been in this world the whole time. But, like, it went fine just because the world would have always went fine up until this point. Right? Like, it was predestined to go fine. That's weird, though, because then, like, in every world, it's either the world that is predestined to go fine, or the world that's predestined for Super to die at some point. It's weird like that. Unless he is, like, splintering off. He's not going to another universe. He is, in that moment, creating a separate universe. Which maybe that's more likely. This would be a great image if they weren't in the exact opposite mindsets right now. Like, if their expressions were swapped, this would be perfect for the situation. We still have not got an explanation for what is happening. Where are they? How is this all possible? Yeah, so he's remembering the conversation. Giving up is easy. It's very, very, very easy, but it does not suit him. He never gives up. Never once. Even in situations I would have given up 1,000 years ago. I would have given up in Arc 1. Nope, he never gives up. And that's why we love him. That's why he is our boy. Yeah, who is this? Okay, you're asking who is this? I would have said, where are we first? Like, I assumed this was Rim, but maybe part of a memory or something. But could be, I don't know, Sotella disguising herself or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what it could possibly be. Who is this then? If this really is who is this? I never let you see me giving up. Who could this be, though? I feel like if it's not Sotella, then I have no idea. Like, Sotella came to him in his time of need in order to try and cheer him up in a way that she knew that he would accept. Or at least she thought he would. He jabbed out his fist? It's a weird phrasing, jabbed out his fist. But I guess he's punching her? I don't know with that phrasing. I don't know. But let's move to... Okay. Alrighty then. Maybe new character? Was this the Witch of Lust? That might make sense here. I could see that, but I don't remember what the Witch of Lust looked like. But I assume she had pink hair. Did she look similar to that? Well, we'll see. We'll see, won't we, I guess. That's not what she told me. So, is this the Witch of Lust? But I like that now that we know, like, it's gone to question mark, question mark, question mark, now that we don't know who she is, even though she's still wearing the appearance of Rim. Okay, it seemed to blur as Rim's figure turned vague. I think she is. I think I remember, like, I mean, I know I specifically remember her being timid, her being very super cute and kawaii. They were describing her as. So I think this is her. I don't exactly remember, but I can't imagine it's anybody else. Yeah. Hiding her hands inside her sleeves and everything. Yeah, there we go. Camilla, the Witch of Lust. Okay, so, I guess Ekidona told her to do this? Because she said, like, that's not what she told me. So, yeah, if all the witches have, authorities as well, then that would make sense that hers is transformation in some way. Though I doubt it's actual transformation. It could be, something like from, using Psyche as an example. Like Psyche has an ability where he doesn't transform, he just makes others look at him a certain way. Or like, no, actually I think he does transform. Never mind, it's a bad example. But he has another power in which he can make people see something that's not actually the way it is. So I assume it's something more like that. I don't think she could actually transform. Maybe she can, but... yeah, it's pretty orthodox. It's not... It's pretty understandable as opposed to some of the others. I didn't transform, though. Okay, yeah. So it was... I just looked to you like someone else because that's who you wanted to see. Okay, wait. So does it work like... it's not like she was actively like, I'm going to turn into Rim. Whatever someone looks at her, they see the person they want to see saying the things they... well, no, they can't be. Because so she had to have been acting as Rim. Because she didn't say exactly what Rim would normally say or anything like that. It's not just what Super would want to hear. And lied to her, too. Well, how did Ekidona lie to you? Yeah, her mothers are... it's not... She's not that annoying to read, though. I imagine it would be a lot worse in speech, but she's not that bad. Sekhmet, however... oh, boy, I hate reading her dialogue. It's the fucking worst. With her... I fucking hate it. It's so annoying. I don't know, I did it very sexually, but that's not what I mean. It's just like... it's... I don't know, it's annoying to read. Because I can't imagine how it's said. I can't imagine her making those noises. Like, I know it's supposed to be exhausted noises, but it sounds more exhausting having to make those noises. I assume this is Ekidona then speaking here, saying, like, Super, like, went off on her, but it's a witch, Super. Like, it's not the best idea. But... I can't imagine what she's gonna, like, she could do. I mean, she is a witch, so she's gotta be powerful, but I can't imagine it. But I'm sure she is in some way. Okay. So was she making him do that? Like, yeah, he felt all the air being wrenched from his lungs as he expelled that scraping shout, but, like, that just was, like, flavored text to me. I didn't realize, like, oh no, he was... legitimately not being able to breathe, and his heart would stop at some point also, because she's the Witch of Lust, and she can take your breath away and steal your heart, right? Plotting something nefarious. Oh boy, Ekidona's got her own Keikaku she's getting worked up right now. Oh lord. There's not a whole lot to talk about this chapter, so I'm just going to move right into the next one, and I will see you guys for that. Until then, get the fuck out of here. What is up, my sweet little baby boy? We are reading... baby boy. Hello, my one boy watching this. My boy. Okay, hello, boy. We are reading ReZero Arc 4, Chapter 74, The Witch's Plan and Proposal. Let's see, I am sure we've used this image before. Right? Maybe not. Maybe I've used it for one of my thumbnails, but they haven't used it for one of their things. It's getting confusing. At this point, I forget what they've used and what they haven't. But anyway. Yeah, let's see what plan and proposal she has for us. I was not expecting it to be a plan, like a plan for us. Her nefarious plan she was talking about. But no, we're included somehow, I guess. Because, like, why else would she be telling us? I don't think Ekidona is going to admit that, that she, say it was unavoidable, that you didn't anticipate it. I don't think Ekidona would lie like that. But at the same time, she's... actually, I don't know. Has she lied to us in the past? Has she ever actually lied to us? Like, outright? She's omitted the truth. I'm sure she has. But I don't think she's outright lied to us at any points. I'm sure someone will point me out the fact that she did, but... Okay. So she's just like, yeah. She was just running like, I tried to stop her, she wouldn't listen. Yeah, you know. But you know that she's lying, so why even bother with this? Why even bother with this stupid facade? Okay, yeah, there we go. I suppose I actually told you all that. Would you actually be satisfied? No, you wouldn't. Because you know it's a lie. Yep. I like that, though. I like saying everything he wanted to hear, and then at the end going like, but you know that's bullshit, right? Like, that's very fitting for her. At the end of it, she really was kind of right in saying that, like, oh, it was unavoidable. It was the only option I had. Like, everything she said was true. It was just him saying, like, oh, say this to me, made it sound hollow. But it actually was true. He would have been broken. He would have been beyond repair if she hadn't come in and done that. Like, if she hadn't done what she did, then he'd be fucked. So, yeah, at the end of the day, she was right. So yeah, like the present version of the second trial makes a lot of sense when you think about it like a normal, Ghost of Christmas Present sort of thing. But with Subaru's, it's very unique. Like, it's very unique with his because it's always his deaths. It's never anything else like, oh, this could have been you in this present, blah, blah. But, like, all the presents that he watches are not presents that he's in. Which is very unique because it can't be that for anybody else. Okay, are we going to get an answer? Is this real? Or, like, are these presents real or are they not? Obviously, they're not. Like, what Subaru is seeing is not real. But she might very well know if Return by Death does actually do that. What we saw might not have been real, but those sort of things happening, like the possibility of it happening, could be real, if that makes any sense. The present in the second trial is no more than a phenomenon which allows you to witness an imagined world. Yes, of course. By projecting of the details of your memories, the memories of the world, draws on everything that makes up your surroundings, people, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we knew this from the first trial. And a new present is created. No matter how flawed, it is no more than a well-made unreality. But yeah, so can't actually answer. She knows, but she won't answer, if it actually is real or not. Like, if the idea of Return by Death not actually returning everybody and returning only Subaru is true or not. Just so he thought he saw the end of the light. The precise mechanisms of your Return by Death are unclear. It is almost certain that the one facilitating your Return by Death is the Witch of Envy. But the issue of how the Witch of Envy causes your Return by Death leaves questions unending, of course. The power that rewinds the world upon your death, or perhaps each time is achieved by reaching into another parallel world and pulling out another you. No, that wouldn't make sense. Like, okay, so I was just thinking, like, maybe, like when he was first pulled into the world, was that a death thing? But he didn't have his memories then. So why would then, from that moment on, he starts carrying over his memories, but from that point back, he didn't, right? Like, if we were to believe that maybe he grew up in this world and everything like that, and he's just been, I don't know. But then that wouldn't explain why then also, what's his name, Al, was brought into this world as well, so it can't be that. But, like, it could be something similar, maybe, I'm not sure how else we would describe it. Or, like, how else we would make sense of why he was brought into this world. Unless he was brought into this world because that was just taking him out of other parallel worlds. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. That the goal of this this second trial is to understand that even if it's a possibility that all these other worlds exist, they're unreachable worlds. Worlds we can't do anything about. If we die, As much as we gotta try not to, we cannot just be wasting these deaths now. We have to understand they're unreachable and there's nothing we can do about them, and that happened. It just happens. So we gotta learn this is the only present that matters, and this is the present. The present we're in is the only present that truly matters. We gotta be able to, solidify that. And I don't know if Subaru will be able to. It doesn't seem in his character to be able to say that, but he really has to. Yeah, like I said, he can't just switch. He can't just switch like that. It's not in his character to just have this little talk and everything's fine, right? Like, that's not how shit works. So, yeah, it's going to take a lot more to get him to switch over than just a simple, like you said, counseling talk. It ain't going to work. It ain't going to be that easy. Would she really be the same Rim I set out to save? What do you mean by that? Like, if we got her memories and stuff back, maybe it wouldn't be all of them? Like, what do you mean by, like, would she really be the same Rim? Wouldn't she, like, exactly be the same Rim? Because she's been frozen in time, essentially. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Don't count the ones you couldn't save. Count the ones I don't want to say count the ones we did save. I would say count the ones we can save. Like, because all the ones that we couldn't save are all the ones we still could save, just in another timeline. That's true. I keep saying they're wasted, but they're not wasted. It gives us experience. It gives us information. It gives us plenty in order to go forward and do better the next time. Even if those people didn't get saved, those worlds were not wasted. We got shit from that. We developed. We learned. We grew. We got farther and farther, closer and closer. I don't know if I say farther and farther. But we got closer and closer to our goal. So, they're not wasted in any way. Ooh, I like that twist on it. He's like, there's no one who can forgive me, then I'll forgive you. There's no one who can judge me, then I'll judge you. Like Ekinona she has the right to do everything. She knows everything about him. And there's no one who can accept me. And she's like, well, I'll deny the self that you cannot forgive. Like, it's not just like, then I'll accept you. Like, she's like, no, then I'll deny the self that you cannot forgive. It's perfect. And then he doesn't even need to say this. If you cannot accept your sins, then leave them to me to deny them. Okay, will you forge a contract with me? Oh boy, what's this contract? Yeah, sure, let's see. Well, no, not sure, let's see. Well, let's figure this out. Whenever you meet an obstacle you cannot surmount, I will face the wall and ponder with you. Whenever you wish to hear someone's words, I will endeavor to give you the testimony you desire. Whenever you feel close to being crushed by the weight of your sins, I will clear those crushing sins together with you. So at any moment, she can pull us back, maybe? But, like, that doesn't seem possible. So, how? Yeah, she can't influence reality anymore. Okay, what? Does he forgive me? That's what it seems like, right? Like a fast-lipped sales pitch. Feels like she's just trying to win us over as quick as possible. What's the catch here? But what's the catch? Okay, so you form a contract by doing this, apparently. But then impact. A crashing boom rang out as the cup-bearing table... Also, we still don't know what the catch is! There's gotta be a fucking catch! But a crashing boom rang out as the cup-bearing table beside him burst into 1,000 pieces. The impact of... Okay, so I assumed they meant like an impact, like once they did this, like something was happening within him, or like, something metaphorical, but no. Birthing a crater in its wake as the rumbling of the quaking earth jolted Subaru into a squawking shock. I'm putting a stop to this contract. Witch of Envy, maybe? With a blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl, the Witch of Wrath. Okay, Minerva coming in here. So Minerva doesn't want this contract to happen. But that'll probably give us some explanation of what this contract entails. Okay, now, someone told me that the best batch to read these in would be chapter 73 through 75, but it's 5 parts, and I am fucking hungry. I am going to be very distracted trying to read the next chapter if I don't go get something to eat. So, we'll probably just pick this back up tomorrow and do 75. And I'll just put them all out together or something. I think they actually, in fact, gave me the next batch that I should read. I recommend batches 76 through 79. I don't know. That might... like, depends. I don't want to wait that long before reading again. I like to do it like every 2 chapters or so. I'm trying not to do it whenever a chapter comes out, because just reading one chapter by itself, I don't particularly like, but I like reading like 2 chapters by themselves, so. Anyway, next one's 5 parts, so I don't want to get into that just yet. I will see as, are we, okay, yeah, I was like, wait a second, were we done this chapter? I thought I might have been I didn't go into the final part. But, yeah, anyway. I want to know what's the deal with this contract. Like, what's the... And also, like, I thought you could only pull them into this place in the tomb. But if we seal the contract, is that not the case? And she seems so gleeful to do this. Like, she's got to have ulterior motive. She's got that nefarious plan. Anyway, I'll see you guys for the next chapter. Until then, get the fuck out of here. Hello, boy. We are reading ReZero, Arc 4, Chapter 75, That Person. Let's get into it. This is a 5-part chapter, so I don't know if he just split it up into smaller parts or if it's a really long chapter. So yeah, like I said, Akito has never actually lied, but she has omitted the truth many, many times. So I still don't trust her fully. I don't think I'll ever be able to fully trust her because she's a witch. Like, yeah, that's prejudice, but still, like, she's a fucking witch. Like, I feel like it's pretty justified prejudice. I don't think I'm gonna ever be able to fully trust her. Especially now that Minerva's trying to stop this for some reason. God, that's so hard to, like, wrap my head around. The fact, like, he's twisting his head in a way that should, like, hurt and be, like, unable to. Like, it's not possible. He's got to, like, breaking bones and joints and stuff like that, but it doesn't. It's just, like, a warmth spreading throughout his body. But, like, how does that possibly feel? I can't imagine it. To, like, if I just took my finger and snapped it back like this, it wouldn't hurt. It would feel good. I can't even imagine that. Alright, yeah. The inconvenient details that come with the contract. So what are these inconvenient details? What is the catch? I assume the reason why Subaru never brought up the catch thing either is also, it could be two things. One, just his emotional state of having, like, having Camilla take the form of Rim, and that whole thing, being so angry about that towards Akidona, then flipping it around where he didn't want to thank her, but he did understand that she didn't do anything wrong, particularly, and then he got wrapped up in the whole conversation. But it could just as well be the witch's pool, right? Like, just the pool to a witch. I don't know what other way to phrase it other than that. Oh, man, every time they talk about Minerva's powers, I fucking love it. Like, she has probably one of the coolest abilities I've seen in the longest time. And again, I think I brought up that it's not unique, right? Like, Josuke from JoJo has almost the exact same power. But, so, I can't say that I like this uniquely. I like it on the same level that I like Crazy Diamond. But, like, they're both, together, one of the coolest powers I can think of ever. Like, when I think of just cool-ass fucking powers, I think of, like, I guess not really power, but, like, Mifune's from Soul Eater, his infinite sword style has always, like, I've loved that. like rubber stretching, that sort of thing. Luffy, gentle, tons of other characters like that that have something like that. Mr. Fantastic, and punching someone to heal them. Like, I don't know, it's just like, it's so weird, right? The fact that you can punch somebody in the face and they get healed from it. I don't know. I can't. Every time they talk about it, it makes me happy. I love it. It's such a cool power. So is this something we're going to need to pay every time? Anytime we need her help, we'll have to give her something. I assumed it was like a one-time payment for, her being able to come to us at any point, but no. Nothing you need to be so wary about. It's not hard to give. Neither material nor immaterially precious. Okay. Simple. What you feel, what you think, what lingers in your heart, what you know, what you do, what you create, and all the fruits called the unknown, born from your very existence, I want to savor always. So is it just basically she wants to know what we're doing at all times? Because doesn't she already know that? So then what else would it be? It would have to be like her taking our memories, right? But we can't allow her to take our memories. Like, even the smallest memory. Even the memory of how toast smells. Like, we can't fucking give her that. It could be important. I picked a very lame example of something that could be important, but it very well could be. We don't know what memory is important and what's not. We need them for our loops. We need them in order to come out on top, so no. Just want to witness the sights you see. What do you mean you want to experience it? I don't know exactly what she means by that. Can't she already do that? Because she's been saying, like, oh yeah, I know all that you've done, all that you've went through, and everything like that. Like, she knew our struggles. She has seen everything. So, I swear this all my life. Though I'm already dead. Yo, skull joke. I'm glad we got a skull joke with Akidona. Okay, someone else now? Oh, this is fucking Camila. I recognize this mumbling anywhere. So, are all the witches gonna come out and be like, don't do this, don't fucking do this? Yeah, his eyes are just naturally scary. He's got those Sanpoku eyes. Oh no, here comes Sekhmet. So yeah, we are gonna have all the fucking witches come out to try and, like, persuade Subaru not to do this. But yeah, adding in the end to that? Like, what do you mean? Where the fuck was this? I will, without fail, lead you to the place you desire in the end. So only once? I don't know, though. That's not what she said, right? And she said she's not lying. Will you be taking the optimal path? Will you be doing everything in your power to bring me to the place I desire? No, clearly she will not. Not the optimal path, but whatever path gets her the most information, I assume, probably. Oh, Super's still on the ground? I did not realize he was still on the ground. Oh, but okay, let's get on the next one. Well, I should probably save this image. This is good. I wish he would link the full image. Usually, like, okay. Yeah, no image at the bottom, it seemed like. No. But, like, he gives credit to the artist, but I would like, to find the full image, Because it's hard just going through that person's entire Twitter trying to find the one image. Oh boy, that is a lot of Whoa, wait. Whoa! Is this the entire holy shit? Okay, Akidona. We're getting some fucking, okay, I should probably get out my book, just in case, like my notes. Just in case, because this might have some information in it I need. God, I have so many fucking notebooks. That's what I've been saying too. Here, no matter how meticulous the preparation, deviation from the conditions of that particular point in time is inevitable. You know, you cannot reproduce the exact same conditions. You can't do it. So, as I've always said, like, trying to do things exactly the same is not going to work out. I think about this more from a story perspective rather than a, like, Subaru perspective, right? Like, it hasn't affected him that much. It's affected him in various situations, but, like, there's a D&D podcast I listen to, well, I guess now just an RPG podcast I listen to, called The Adventure Zone. And one of, like, in their first season one, and, like, their first major, huge arc thing, they had a arc in which time was looping as well. But it really bothered me because they would just, like, once they got to a certain point, when time looped, their DM would just let them go straight back to that point where they were at. Like, there was a point where it took them, like, you know, quite a while to get down to this mine, to these lockers. They opened up a locker, blew up, and then, like, in 5 seconds, they're back at these lockers again. Which, I just, like, completely, like, that was my least favorite arc in the entire series, just because, like, I don't see the point in doing a time loop thing if you're not going to start from the beginning every single time. Like, if you're going to jump to different points, then, like, ReZero has done that in terms of, like, oh, let's skip these, you know, 10 minutes because, like this 10-minute conversation. And a lot of times they don't. Like, most of the time we'll see that same conversation again and again and again in a different way. But, like, a lot of times, not a lot of times, sometimes, they will just, like, skip a conversation here or there. But they never skip, like, actions or anything. We always have to see Subaru do the same action again and again and again, because it's going to be different every single time. And I wish more things did that, but they didn't just skip ahead in the time skip thing. Like, oh, you guys have already seen this. Like, no, we haven't, because it's going to be different. In some small way, it's going to be different, and that's what makes time loops interesting, and not just, like, being pointless. But, yeah, I'm glad they're bringing that up, because I've talked about that a lot, and from a story perspective, I appreciate ReZero for showing the same stuff over and over and over and over and over again, because it's different. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Okay, so that makes sense why she wants to, you know, see everything we see, know everything we know, feel everything we feel, all that kind of stuff, because she doesn't have this opportunity before. Everything else, once a choice is made, that choice is absolute. But with Subaru, no. She gets to see multiple different outcomes. She gets to know what would the results have been if I had done things differently. She gets to finally know that. Actually, also, is this the first time that we've called Subaru's Return by Death an authority? I feel like that's been, like, never actually stated before. Like, a extremely well-known theory, like, every single person under the sun just assumes that it's an authority, but I don't think that anybody's actually said it till now. I've kind of just had it in my head for forever that it is an authority, so I didn't even register that she's been calling it an authority this whole time. Like, yeah, the authority of Return by Death, like, I never noticed that. Somebody let me know, has someone else called it that before? Or has Subaru ever acknowledged that? Because I don't think he has. Man, this whole speech is really making me God, it's still got a long way to go. But this whole speech is really actually making me trust her. Like, I feel like I'm getting pulled into her pace too. The witch's pool is getting me. But, like, I believe her. I believe that she is correct in that we need her and she needs us. It's a mutually beneficial, kind of mutually destructive, probably. I assume it's going to have to be in some way. Relationship we got going here. I feel like we have to, but I would like the other witches to come in and give their thoughts too. I want to know everything before we decide this. Okay, Subaru. We got to give her our answer now. Yeah, honestly, this is a fucking fantastic chapter, and this, like, part of a chapter is beautifully done. Like, having the entire part basically be one fucking, like, just monologue. An insanely long monologue. Like, good lord, that would probably take, like, 10-15 minutes in an anime. Like, maybe 10 minutes. I don't know, it could take 15, like, having to say all that out loud? And, like, with, you know, pacing and everything, like, oh, yeah, probably. I've separated the sentences with new lines. What the hell does that mean? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes it way less cool. But I can see, some people have, like, a hard, like, dyslexic people might have a really hard time reading this because it's just like so condensed and everything. So, yeah, some people who are hard of reading in some way, I can understand why they would need that. Okay. Oh boy, another fantastic image. I hope there's another full version. Let's just check real quick. Is there a full version of that image? No, there's not. Fantastic. Also, this seems like a really short part. It's just not there anymore. What does he mean? Everything you've done up to this point looks faded to me now. Every warmth you've shown me, everything you made me want to trust you, all of it has faded. I didn't think about it that way, but that's a good way to put it. Like, all your emotions are synthetic and superficial. All her emotions are used in order to trick others, in order to get something that she wants. She may act like she understands all of her emotions and everything like that, but she really doesn't. She's just kind of manipulating them. And that's something that you could understand from her, like where she's coming from and everything like that. You can understand why she's like that. But I don't think Subaru will be able to accept that. He is an extremely emotion-filled person. It's going to be impossible for him to make this contract with this person who doesn't understand people's emotions. Yeah, he obviously should pick the most rational course of action here, but this is Subaru we're talking about. He's not going to. He's going to go with the one that his heart feels. He's going to go with the momentary, simple disagreement like this. Doesn't matter, that's enough. I honestly don't think he'll take it. He might not take this contract. Okay, let's make a bet. Is he going to take this or not? I feel like he's got to pick one or the other by the end of this chapter. I'm going to say... You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb here. And I might be wrong, but I'm going to say he's not going to take the contract. He's not going to do it. Not with her. It's such it's a contract that could help us out so very, 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 very much. But I don't think he's going to take it. Also because if he did, that might, like, I don't know, cause some weird stuff in the series. Also, I got a phone call, so I'll be right back. Okay. From the moment he first got to see her, there's been one thing he's wanted to ask, and that will help make our decision. Which will be? This is Touchstone. The question he hadn't been able to find even a fragment of an answer to since embarking on loops. Okay. Right, okay, yeah, you know about Beatrice, don't you? Rather involved in her creation. Again, this no emotions at all. Like, doesn't care about anything that's going on with Beatrice. The thousands of years in solitude. Okay, well, yeah. I think it's pretty damn clear that Ekidona was the one who bound her to the mansion, forged that contract. And Subaru probably is indeed that person. That person. Alright, let's find out some more about Beatrice. Oh, boy. Another fantastic image. Though, I actually don't know what's going on here, because it looks similar styles, I think, especially with the paper overlapping on this one here. But we've seen this image many times before, so I don't know, but I'll save it so I can reverse image search it at some point. Okay, I said thousands of years, it was 400 years. Still, 400 years, as I talked about in that one reaction. Long-ass time. Long-ass time. I don't know why, I always just jump to hyperbole every time. But yeah, does Ekidona know who it is? I doubt it. She might, but... Who would it be, I wonder? Yeah. Who do you think it could be? Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Nobody knows. What? Okay, she did form the contract for Beatrice to wait for that person. But she doesn't know it. Yeah, why did you sign the contract? I made Beatrice guard the Forbidden Library so she could give its contents to that person. Is that what you thought? No, not really. I don't really think about that at all. But what are you talking about then? That wasn't the point of my instruction to Beatrice. I sealed the contract with her, having her wait for that person but I was also waiting to see who she would choose that person to be. Okay, so that person is not that person. That person is a person. Like, that person is a bad phrasing. It's indeed a person. When she would choose her person, essentially. Okay. Created for a specific purpose, but necessity arose for her to live in a way that differed from her original purpose. Of course. How do you feel about the fact that Beatrice is desiring for her own death enough to want to break the contract? Oh, it's quite marvelous. Yep, it's decided, understood, clearly understood. It's been rectified. He ain't making this contract. Inexplicable, unfathomable monster. Yeah. Alright, I've already decided whose hand I'll be taking. Those callous binding words without the slightest malice. You stole 400 years from that girl. I'm taking that girl's hands, not yours. Subaru, he is that person. Okay, now someone else is here. Who is here? The three onlooking witches all gave their respective reactions. We got Camilla here, we got Sekhmet, we got Minerva, we got Echidna. The only person we got left are Daphne, who I can see why they might not want to be around, but they've all been around each other before. But anyway, we have Daphne, we have... Who am I forgetting? Boy oh boy, I can't remember anybody else. Who are the other witches? We've got Echidna, Daphne, Camilla, or we don't have Daphne, Echidna, Camilla, Minerva, Sekhmet, Typhoon. Typhoon is the other one. So they gotta be talking about Daphne, right? But even then, I can't imagine it, so. Overwhelming pressure is back. Slightly widened. Okay, it's not Daphne. Saw it. Oh boy. Oh no. With everything over next round in pitch darkness, there stood the Witch of Envy. What the hell? But I thought she couldn't get in here. Like, that's why she wreaked havoc outside. Last time we were talking about Return by Death. What the fuck? God damn. Echidna really is the worst. Just the fucking worst. God damn, man. All that shit to Beatrice for, like, nothing. For nothing. Oh, man. But I'm glad he ain't taking the contract. I knew it! I didn't know it. I was kind of like, maybe he will, maybe he won't. But I just randomly picked one. Yeah. So I am happy that he's not taking the contract, though. Like, yeah, we can't make a contract with this uncaring monster. We can't. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen if Satella is here in this fantasy, bizarro, magical, and what am I trying to say? This is not real world. This is non-reality place. Oh god. Okay. Well, if everyone's leaving, yeah, it's just gonna be Echidna and Satella left. Alright, I'll see you guys for the next one. Until then, get the fuck out of here. What is up, my sweet little baby boys? No, that's not the intro to this series. Hello, boy. We are reading ReZero, Arc 4, Chapter 76, Not Satella. Part 1 and 2. We got quite a bit of chapters to catch up on. Probably not going to get to all of them today. Probably not going to get to many today. But we're going to get through as many as we can, at the very least. So, let's get right back into it. I have no idea why this chapter is going to be called Not Satella, but... oh, wait, right. Okay, hold on, yeah. Maybe I got to go back and read the last chapter. Normally has a link to it. Yeah. Okay, how do we end then? So, okay, yeah, it was just that Satella just appeared. Like, she just was like, bam, and she's here. She is here. So, okay. Yeah, so everything up here just veiled in darkness. You can't see it. Which, like, the only time we did see it was when she just looked exactly like Amelia. And we do know that's what she looks like anyway. Like, she has to look something similar to Amelia. Okay, so none of them seem too scared of her. Gentle smile, saddened sympathy, innocent indifference. So, none of them actually seem that scared of her, which is interesting. Huh. Yeah, how did she even get in here in the first place? Yeah, I don't really know how any of this would work. Like, they say if Minerva got swallowed up by the shadow, then blah, blah, blah. But, like, if Minerva got swallowed up by the shadow, would anything really happen? Because Minerva's still dead, right? Like, this isn't actually Minerva. I don't really know what it is, to be fair. But so I'm not really sure what would happen here. Like, I'm not sure about the consequences of what happens in this dream citadel. What does that even mean? Are you the Witch of Envy or are you Satella? Okay, so that's what not Satella means. So, Witch of Envy, not Satella. The Witch of Envy and Satella being two separate entities? I don't know how that fucking works at all. Okay, let's see what they mean. Because, like, I don't think they're trying to say they're two separate people. I think they're trying to say there's two separate entities in a way. But I could be wrong. Yeah. Let's not immediately assume, like, the Witch of Envy, even the one called Witch of Envy, Satella, might in fact be a different person. Even saying it like that, it sounds weird. But, like, yeah, we can't jump to conclusions here. It's gotten us killed many, many times in the past, where you can't just jump to conclusions. And we gotta get more clues, more to go on. Okay, Minerva was her closest friend. 2 steps, she lowered her head. Thought this. Stooping down with only 2 steps between them, Minerva leaned forward, pulling all her strength into her back leg, and to be ignored when it's been so long. The ground exploded, instantly annihilating the distance between them. Twist her body into a punch. Jesus, breaking through the sound barrier. There, I knew it. Her fists miraculously stopped mere inches from her face. It wasn't because the witch's shell. So I got like my arms inside my shirt because I'm so cold. But yeah, it wasn't because the witch's shadow reached out to tangle her arm. Minerva, yeah, I assume Minerva had it intentionally stopped. It's because she realized, like, if she didn't flinch, then that means she's not Satella or she's not the Witch of Envy, one of the two. She knew there was no need to dodge my punches. It's Satella, not the Witch of Envy. Okay, so this is Satella. Jack is not Satella, but it's Satella. I guess it's like doesn't equal. So it's not like not Satella, but doesn't equal Satella. Witch of Envy does not equal Satella. Okay. So the Witch of Envy wouldn't know that her punches heal. Get over there! The fuck do you mean get over there? No. I don't want to get over there. No. Let's not do that. That's not good times. I don't want to do this. Okay, when you forcibly inject witch genes into someone with no affinity for it, these afflictions are bound to arise. The witch personality emerging from the influence of the genes would then conflict with the original self. Okay, that's one way to explain it. So when Satella is the non-witch version, she is the prior personality. They're one and the same, so I don't see the point in differentiating the two like the others do. Split personality. So they were friends with her for a long time, but after they put the witch genes in her, she went wild. Okay, we're actually getting a lot more, explanation of what was going on with Satella and all them. Okay, never mind. Consuming half the world and devouring us 6 witches of sin was entirely Satella's doing, not the Witch of Envy. Yeah, wouldn't you hate Satella standing over there? While we cannot forgive the Witch of Envy, we hold no grudge against... What? What is happening? What the fuck are they talking about? Okay, So, even if Satella did all that, they hate the Witch of Envy for another reason? What's the reason for hating the Witch of Envy then, if she wasn't the one for doing all that shit? Okay, Subaru's walking over there. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, if you can't see her face, then that's a problem with your own heart. So it fucking is Amelia. Like that would make sense. Why it's like something inside him won't let him view it. Okay, she's reaching out. God, this is terrible. I hate this. Yeah, I feel this tension. This tension of not knowing. What the fuck is she doing? I will always love only you. Ugh, of course. Ugh, 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 ugh. Oh, this is supposed to be the Witch of Envy. I didn't even realize that. I thought this was supposed to be Ekidona when I first saw it. But, good lord. Good lord. Well, we'll see. I thought she was going to say something, not that she's already said 1,000 times. But, I'll see you guys in the next chapter. Until then, you can get the fuck out of here. Okay, what is up, boy? Hello, boy. We are reading ReZero, Arc 4, Chapter 77, All Alone. Okay, interesting. How to describe the impact that shot through Super's entirety the moment he heard that confession of love. Really, he's actually feeling something by it. Okay, so this love is actually overtaking him. I'm surprised it actually is affecting him in any way. So far, it hasn't affected him in any way whatsoever. So, but I guess being this up close to her, the enthrall of a witch is pretty damn strong. Oh man, this is a really good way to put it. Even though there's no word exchanged, no touch of warmth, no time spent together, no bond secured, no nothing whatsoever shared between them. She was demanding love from him. I'm also happy to get all this spelled out, like his love for Amelia and all that, because it still bothers me so much when people just don't understand why he loves her. Like, I can understand people who don't want him to get together with Amelia or anything like that, but it bothers me way more when people don't understand why he would love Amelia. Like, you gotta be really fucking retarded. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Come on, Super. Let's get the fuck out of this place. I'm with you. This place is the worst. Full of fucking... What was the word he used? The incomprehensible bastards. That's really what this whole fucking Dream Citadel is. It's made me hate all these characters so much. Even Ekidona, who I loved. Now I'm just like, fuck her. Oh my god, fuck her. What a manipulative son of a bitch. What is with my nervous attitude here? What a dumb, if anyone else was saying this, if this was Amelia saying this, or if this was Garfield saying this, or if this was, anybody else saying this, yeah, Subaru has to put himself through all this shit, but he's also hurting, I've talked about this plenty of times, if these worlds exist after he dies and all that, jazz, we discussed that to death. But what the fuck is she talking about? She has no relation to any of this. She just because she's related to the Witch of Envy does not have anything to do with this. Shut the fuck up. I could not agree more. The way Subaru twists things to suit himself, sure, he does that a lot and it's pretty fucked up, but it is no way as bad as what the fucking witches have done. Absolutely not in 1,000 years. Fuck these witches, god damn it, I hate these witches so much! Let us out of here! Get us out! Yeah, that's really what it comes down to. There is no other option. There was no, oh, you're just doing this because blah blah blah. No, he's doing it because there's no other fucking option. There's no other door too. There's no second path. There's no fork in the road. It's just the one road. It's just the only road we got. We gotta do it because it's the only path we have. There's no fucking twisting it. That's just what we gotta do. Most of the time, it's not something we're trying to do. There are very, very few deaths in which he has died of his own accord. That's actually a good fucking point, too. Yeah, with Ekidona's whole offer that she gave him, the whole contract we were trying to do, is exactly what Minerva's trying to say Subaru's been doing this whole time. She's trying to say that the witches are not as bad when Ekidona was literally trying to do exactly what she's saying that Subaru isn't doing. Oh, God, how fucking biased can you be? What a stupid fucking bitch. Be kinder to yourself, love yourself a little more. I mean, sure, personality-wise, yeah, but exactly, you were the one who gave him Return by Death! What are you talking about? God damn it, these fucking incomprehensible bastards! I hate them all so much! God, if we valued our safety, we'd get fucking nowhere! Yeah, I mean, that is true, it's not enough. But, like, it's all we got. I can't stress that enough. As much as we want to try and say that it's not enough, it's still all we got. That's just it. Like, we're not capable. If we loved ourselves more, if we tried to protect ourselves more, I still don't think we could get really anywhere. We could get maybe a little bit better, but not by much. I want to be like, yeah, don't be dying as much. Don't be putting yourself through all this pain. I agree with that, but it's just not a feasible plan. It's okay in practice, but it's not, or it's okay in theory, but not in practice. I don't think taking everything onto yourself is like a child. I agree with all the other shit, but like, taking everything into yourself, that is not like a child at all. That's more like an adult thing. A child is someone who relies on others. An adult is someone who, tricks himself into believing that they can just rely solely on himself and not require the assistance of anybody else. That is way more of an adult thing than a child thing. You're loving Saltella now? I could not, like, up to this point, Saltella has just been this mysterious entity that is just like, oh, she's terrifying, she's a terrifying force of nature. But now I'm finally glad that I have an intense, burning hatred for Saltella as a person, as a character, like, as a personality. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, do I fucking despise her and all of these goddamn witches. Fuck, I hate these witches. God damn. Alright, let's move on to the next chapter and see where we're gonna go from here. Till then, get the fuck out of here. I wish Subaru could get the fuck out of here. Hello, boy. We are reading some more oh, no. Hold on. Shit. Okay, good. Oh, fuck. I ended that recording and immediately started the next one. And a lot of times when I do that, it will fuck up the last recording. And I just checked, but it's okay. Oh, God. Why did I do that? Okay. Anyway, Arc 4, Chapter 78, A Voice That Was About to Cry. Alright, let's read this. Oh, great. Is Pride here now, too? Fantastic. Oh, I don't like this girl, though. I'm terrified of this girl. Yeah, the Witch of Pride. There she is. Oh, great. And is Daphne here already? Yep, there she is. Hey, it's Daphne. Okay. Even the sage candidate. Okay, that's a bit of a bombshell to drop suddenly, so casually. The sage candidate? Okay. Well, at least now we know why they're all so fucking obsessed with him. What is this bitch talking about? What is this crazy bitch talking about? God damn it. What are you? I don't even know. No idea anymore. Oh, what's going on? That's one option. He had bitten off his own tongue. Okay, good. He's killing himself. Good, 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 good. His heart would bring it twisting. What his love for him to do was even his will was no longer sounding. Yep. Just gotta kill himself. Just end it. Get the hell out of here. That's what I've been saying, man. Get the fuck out. Oh no, you die in a dream. Do you die in real life? Yeah. Wait, Satella, is she? Oh, no. I thought she was trying to say Satella, is she the sage candidate? I was like, no, I don't think that's the case. No. But, okay. Boy. Oh boy. What is this? This is a good image. I'll save it for the thumbnail. Alright. Oh, no. Don't heal him, please, God, don't heal him. Oh, no. I forgot when I looked at that. This is the worst fucking outcome. Blah. Okay, good. Typhoon jump in front of him. Yeah, he made his own choice. Let him do it. Let him fucking die. Okay, so Minerva punched fucking Typhoon. Typhoon shattered her arm into ice crystals. Shit's kicking off. Just a scratch. And yeah, good point. She's just a fucking filthy hypocrite. Witch of Wrath, rather. Just a fucking hypocritical piece of shit. I mean, yeah, I can see what they're doing here with all this, talking about his deaths and what it means for the people in the present and all that. But again, there's no alternative. Like, as much as I understand what they're saying, as much as what they're saying is in fact true, that you have to account for the fact that there is no alternative. Okay, now we're back to this. I'm counting on you, son. Yeah, have a safe trip. Different voice, but brought the same emotions to her chest. I would have liked to call you a friend. Okay, who was that? I would have liked to call you a friend. Was that Otto? Maybe? I don't think so, though. I'm not sure what that was. I don't remember who said that. Anyway. Super Dono, please forgive me. Dono would have had to have been Wilhelm, right? You aren't that person. I know that at least, but Beatrice. I would have liked to call you a friend. I don't remember who that was. If we're going on his father, his mother, I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. Was Rim calling him Dono? But I don't think so. No, so show me how amazing you be, Super Queen. That was Rim. So I'm not sure what this was then. I don't know. Somebody please let me know what this is, because I can't remember. No. Oh, that's fucking oh, what's his name? The knight. Julius. That's who that was. Yep, and then Amelia here at the end. A voice that announced the beginning of everything. Oh, that's not even the end of the chapter either. He was probably crying. Yeah, I mean, that's totally fine. We can absolutely think like this. There's nothing wrong with this line of thinking. We are precious to the people we consider precious. We gotta have some faith. Gotta have some hope. I mean, this is a nice scene of him saying I don't want to die again for the longest time, but I wish it wasn't in this moment. I wish we at least got out of this fucking citadel before he said that. I don't want to be revived in here. Okay, and that is the end of this chapter. We might try and do one more if I have some time. Running pretty low on time, but we'll try and do one more. Possibly. We'll see. Until then, get the fuck out of here. What is up, my sweet little baby boys? Reading some more ReZero, Arc 4, Chapter 79, The Ending of the Dream. Let's get into it. seems like this is going to be the chapter where it all comes to a close, where we leave the Citadel. About damn time. Okay, so Minerva can heal herself, apparently. She bit down, and so her arm reinvigorated. Yep, Minerva proceeded to punch her legs. But okay, so she can heal herself then. That's nice to know. Okay, so that makes sense. So Daphne is actually the perfect counter for Typhoon because her coffin doesn't have a mind. So it doesn't work with Typhoon's authority of, like, sin, apparently. Like, if you commit some sin against her, then you are punished. Okay, so yeah, Daphne is just interested in seeing Subaru take out the Great Rabbit, seeing if it's possible. If in some way we can take out this unstoppable force of hunger. Which, I mean, we got to at some point. I'm actually really excited to be getting back to the Sanctuary stuff. We've kind of been in this Dream Citadel, like, mini arc for a while now. For, like, a long... I mean, like, including the second trial along with that. Which has been nice, but I kind of do want to get back and see, like, the final leg of Sanctuary's arc. Okay, have we gotten a name for any of the other authorities of these witches? Because I didn't write any of them down, right? Like, obviously, Minerva's is healing punches, and now we got Camilla's as the faceless goddess type thing. I assume Daphne's authority is just being able to make the mob beasts in some way. Like, also, I guess, assumingly how her, like, coffin... I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure if her coffin is alive. No, it can't be, because it doesn't have a mind. So it's just, like, mechanical in some way. But, so I assume she can create life, essentially. I assume that's her sort of authority. Echidna, I don't know. Like, am I just looking past it? What is Echidna's authority? Is it her immortality? Or is it, like... I feel like I'm just, like, not remembering it. Because we had to have gotten it by this point. I just can't remember what it is, actually. Sloth, I feel like they keep hinting at it, but I don't know. I don't know what it is, actually. And pride is the being able to judge people for their sins and stuff. But let me know if we've actually, up to this point, gotten a name for any of their authorities. Because I didn't actually write any of those down. I actually should probably write down the candidate for the sage thing, if I didn't already. Okay, so Camilla doesn't really have much of an actual reason for why she did the thing that she did. Hers is just like, I despise taking without giving. Okay, sure. Sure. Yeah, we're people will suffer if we die, and people will suffer if we don't. We don't have a choice. We gotta do what we gotta do. Either way, we are fucked. Really, the question again, I still think we should not take it. I'm still crossing my fingers. Really hope that he will not take this at all. Please, do not grab this hand. Don't do it. Just say no. Just say no. Alright, what's your answer? Afraid of getting hurt. I hate pain and suffering and grief. I don't want to go through these awful experiences. I don't want to see others suffer these terrible fates, and I don't want to die. And so your hand that presupposes sacrifice can't take it anymore. You've changed my mind. We can't just let ourselves be dying constantly like that. We can't do it. We can't allow these sacrifices to get to our best goal. We gotta make that best goal ourselves the first time around. That's greed, ain't it? Yeah, it certainly is. But aren't you the one who's been trying to get us to do this the whole time? Maybe not her. I guess that was more Minerva's thing. But still, like, this whole thing has been them trying to get him to realize this, and now she's faulting him for it. Okay, that came out of nowhere. That foolish, pitiful Garfield is scared of the outside world. The child's on the first child has always been binding him. Right, his past. Yeah. If you were to break through the situation yourself, you would need to undo that curse. Okay. So she's got to give us something nice too, even with nothing in return. Which seems strange coming from Echidna, but sure. Okay, let's do it. Start being kinder to ourselves. Start treating ourselves a little better. Seeing how it works out. Again, yeah, like he says, no idea how it's gonna go, but we got nothing left but to try it at this point. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Okay, so he's seeing it now. I'll tell his face. What's it gonna be? Silver hair was swaying while tears were falling from the edges of her narrow amethyst eyes. You must come and kill me. Ugh, definitely save you. Stop it. No, damn it. Damn it. Ah, god damn it. But, okay. That's it for this chapter. Oh, boy. Suru getting taken over by this fucking enthrall of the witch. Oh boy. That's not spelling good things. It's not spelling good things. Alright. I will see you guys for the next chapter. Please let me know some of the witch's authorities if we've got them up to this point. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Get the fuck out of here. What is up, my sweet little baby boys? We're reading some more ReZero. Arc 4 Interlude 2. Let's go after the guests have left. Okay, so never mind. Ekidona's wild dream citadel ride is not over yet. We're still there. Okay. So, I don't know if that's true or not, but I will write this down here. If I heal wounds, if it shortens the life of the world or something, that's not my problem. So, we'll see what this says first here, actually. Might seem like the most amicable witch of sin, or at least the most harmless of witch. In fact, her actions consisted entirely of healing. The number of lives she saved in her lifetime must have surpassed tens of thousands. Her seamless... Oh, yeah, okay, so I'm imagining, right, like that's true. Whenever she heals somebody, it shortens the lifespan of the planet, maybe? Or maybe just overall, like the human population you're taking from that. But anyway, must have surpassed the tens of thousands. No, we were here. Indirectly causing equivalent damage to the world. The destructive energy of every punch, kick, and bite would transform into healing in Minerva's hands. This being the algorithm of the Authority of Wrath. No one besides Minerva could perform it. So what are you saying? Even a who could understand its construction could not replicate it. Minerva's healing strikes could bring life forms back from the brink of death, but to think that this authority was all-powerful being a mistake. Okay. I was just talking about, like, did we get a name for her authority yet? But no, we didn't, so probably going to get it here. The healing power for punches is the product of an algorithm which twists cause and effect by force and expends incredible amounts of mana to activate. The mana required far exceeds the capacity of humans, and even for a witch, Minerva cannot possibly manage it alone. In that case, where did the mana for strikes come from? It was stolen from the very core of the world. When humans use magic, it's done by drawing mana from the atmosphere through their gate, yeah, converting it into magical energy and then releasing it once more as spells. In Minerva's case, her gate wasn't linked to the atmosphere, but directly to the core of the world. It's hard to explain what its core is, but it's a supernatural mass of mana. Okay, let's write that down. Certainly. Hold on. But yeah, I would assume that where mana is born. I don't know how that works, though, because if it's the core, how would it get out into the atmosphere? But I'm sure there's reasons, like a volcano that spews out mana, and that has just made the atmosphere mana in some way, or like trees and stuff like that, and you know, like here they give off air. I assume they would have to give off oxygen here too, but like something similar to that, something like how trees give off oxygen. But it's not like there's oxygen in the earth. Like it's not like the core of the earth is oxygen. So I don't know how it works, but I'm sure there's it just works. That's what we'll go with. But yeah, so one might even say that the place for mana born. Minerva strikes for drawing mana from precisely that to convert her attacks and healing. So yeah, it's slowly destroying the world. Okay. So yeah, where there was defense from mana, no longer. So just natural disasters happening all over the parts of the world where she was using her abilities. Yeah. That's a pretty devastating ability. Yeah, so she's killed way more people than she has saved through trying to heal them. Yeah, so that's a very nice backfiring there. And let me write that down for her thing. But yeah, okay, so that explains why she was the enemy of every nation. But also, we didn't get a name for her authority. Still did not get a name for it. Okay, wait, never mind. So, I thought that, like, Lust's, her authority was named the Faceless Goddess. Like, the authority of the Faceless Goddess. But maybe that's wrong. Maybe that was just, like, a sort of moniker for it, and all their authorities are just the authority of pride, the authority of blah, 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 blah. But, like, isn't that also the name of the authorities for the Sin Archbishops? No, because I guess, like, I don't know. What was Betelgeuse's? Was it the... Yeah, it was just the authority of sloth, so I guess it wasn't the authority of unseen hands. Like, that was just the name for it, similar to, like, Faceless Goddess. But that's not its actual name, like, authority of whatever, blah, blah, blah. But so, that is kind of a little bit confusing then. Because then there's, like, the authority of sloth, and then the authority of sloth. Like, there's two different ones that are named the exact same. But, okay. That's a little bit strange. But, okay. Like, let me know if I'm wrong, but, like, I think that's right. Like, they're, because it's not the same authority both times. I guess we haven't seen sloths. And if the Sin Archbishop of Gluttony seems to be able to control the Maw Beasts, and, we didn't see what the one for Greed was, so, maybe that's also what Daphne can do. Can erase people, like, can eat people's sense of self, their memories and all that, or leave them as a shell and all that. Like, I don't know. Because we haven't seen Sekhmet's, and now that I'm thinking back on those scenes, unseen hands wouldn't be too strange. So, maybe that's not wrong. Or maybe that's not right. Like, maybe their authorities are shared. Okay. So that would mean that Satella also would have returned by death then, right? I don't know. No. Because Subaru is the authority of pride, not the authority of envy. So, that wouldn't make any sense, though. Okay, I don't know how this works. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but now I kind of don't want anybody to tell me, because that might be spoilers then. I don't trust that it wouldn't be spoilers. So, I don't know. We'll just have to see as the series goes on. But now, God, the more I think about it, like, Unseen Hands would fit Sekhmet so much. She's so lazy to have these other hands that can do things for her would be very fitting. But then how would that relate to... I mean, we've all assumed that Subaru was the authority of pride. I say we all, but that's just because, like, I've heard people talk about that in the past. But maybe people who are farther than me don't think that anymore. Because, like, he seems like he would be the Sin Archbishop of Pride, but maybe he's the Sin Archbishop of Pride with the authority of Sloth? Like, I mean, sorry, the authority of Envy, and now also possibly the authority of Sloth, if it is what I think, that he also has unseen hands, but he just doesn't realize it yet, which I think is definitely the case. But, I don't know. That could be it. Because if he has... Because I think he has the authority of Sloth anyway, right? So if I think he has that, why would that stop him from being a different Sin Archbishop, but having a different authority? Like, there's nothing that would stop him, right? So I guess that might be true then. So I'll take it back. Maybe he is. Maybe he is the Sin Archbishop of Pride with the authority of Sloth and Envy. That would be my prediction, I guess. But maybe he does then have the authority of pride as well inherently. But we don't know. He wouldn't, like, I don't know how he would use it. I you know, Typhoons is kind of like obscure right now as to like how it exactly works. Like similar like Minerva's, where we kind of understood it, but we didn't really understand it. Okay. So Satella, okay, we're getting like all their deaths and everything. Satella was driven mad by her witch genes. Minerva died insane inside a trap. She was the first to go. I think this is probably all in the order they went as well. Because she was like the closest to Satella. Died insane inside a trap. Huh. Camilla perished in a sea of flames. Okay. Daphne withered to death in an ocean of sand. That makes sense for her starvation stuff. Typhoon drowned in a flood. Very, very fitting. Very fitting. Sekhmet fell at the Great Waterfall as she decimated the dragons. Do we know that already? That there was the battle at the Great Waterfall? I'm not sure. Probably. There's a lot that I don't remember about the series because there's so fucking much to remember. Which I have like so many multiple pages of shit written down, even more than fucking like terraformers. And Echidna collected their souls even as she herself was tied to the world by soul alone. Okay. Yeah, that must be pretty tough. I never thought about that like that, but yeah. All these are kind of just like dolls that Echidna has created using their souls. Like, it's not truly them, right? It's the thing of like, I mean, it's not the same as like an amnesiac like gaining an entirely different personality afterwards. I don't know. I think it would be similar to like, I don't want to get into it for spoiler reasons, but like, for anybody that would know what I'm talking about, a character in Red vs. Blue who is similar to this, right? In a way of like existing as a human and then no longer as a human, but like, is that still them? It's not, but it kind of is. Like, it's based on them, but is it, that sort of thing. And this is the same sort of way, right? It's like there's the human version of them, and then there's this, which is them, but it's not really them. It's them based on the memories and what was left of them at that point. Like, it's just, it can never truly be them anymore. But I think that's fine. Like, I think they can still be, and you can still deserve to call them Camilla and and Daphne and Sekhmet and Typhoon and all this. Like, it shouldn't be like you have to treat them like a different person, because they, to themselves, are. And that's what matters. Whether you view them as that or not, it matters what they themselves view themselves as. Alright, so everyone here, all the other witches think that, yeah, there's no way she would have given Subaru something without taking something. And in the end, she says, you're not wrong. So, yeah, Camilla was the one who kind of seemed like she didn't view herself as being Camilla. Boy. Yeah, this made me feel a little bit for Echidna, but I still hate them all. I still think they're all garbage people. They're all definitely fucking witches. I'll say that much. But yeah. So she's definitely taking something from Cerberus, and I don't know what it is, but she's taking something. I don't know what she's given him, though, either. It seemed like she was about to give him something relating to Garfield, but I don't know. Maybe we'll find out in the next actual chapter. But until then, get the fuck out of here. Until, actually, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be reading these next two chapters right now or not. If you haven't seen the video, I made a video talking about An Idiot's Odyssey, a web novel that I wrote, or am writing. Weird. I mean, I talked about it in that video. Short of it is, it was originally a web comic, but so much shit went wrong. And I almost gave up on it before finally doing reactions to ReZero and realizing, like, oh, I can't write this series as a, like, novel sort of format, but I can write it in, like, the web novelish sort of formats, like, with the way that ReZero is. So, yeah. Check it out. Check it out. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out. It would mean the world to me. Give me some feedback or something. There's only 6 chapters up right now, but more chapters. Like, I have a lot more written, and I'm just polishing them up for the site. So look forward to that. Yeah, I'll see you guys for the next 2 chapters, if we do them tonight or maybe tomorrow or some other time, whenever I have the chance. Until then, get the fuck out of here.